Welcome back to another episode of our D&D game. Last we left off... Oh, the camera's weird on the stream.
It's off because someone removed the other rhythm.
Oh. Hold on. Oh, that's me.
Technical difficulties.
Glitching.
Why'd you remove it?
I didn't know what happened there. I think I messed up.
Okay.
Alright, so last we left off, the Dundos won the Glory Pits. So they won 50,000 gold after going through a series of fights within those pits, with our main rogue, Zara, landing the final blow as the lone survivor on the final round against the clay statues. After their successful win and the distribution of coin, you guys made a pit stop. And there you interrogated your brand new party member, Weldum, as you asked about his teamwork qualities and what makes him a good asset to this program. And from there, some other threads were sewn in, as it turns out maybe there's some connections to Zara within the Glory Pits itself. We continue off of the day where the Dundos were invited by House Evermore to basically an after-party festival up in the Gilded Halls. After going through their door within the halls, and as it opens up into what seems to be almost like an outdoorsy, really D&D-esque, like Pinterest threw up all over it, like farm cottagecore type festival. You guys were greeted by Stu and Lindrew and brought to their own areas, where Zara was gifted a dagger by him. We pick up the session in the middle of this party, where Zara, you were just given this dagger, and you just caught it back as you were talking to Stu, as he's like, yeah, I mean, that was pretty interesting you did there in the pits. Who would have thought, you know?
Listen, Stu. Listen, I appreciate this. It's a symbol of my strong effort to stay alive, my survivability. I'm very good at staying out of the way, out of the danger zone, but still be within an effective range. And I think that this dagger that you've handed me perfectly summarizes that ability.
As he takes a sip of, as he goes to pick up his, what are they called? Ale. Wow. And begins to drink it as he had it next to the table, he goes, yeah, you know, this time maybe when you have your friends shoot something, make sure it's a little subtle.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know. You know what I'm talking about. I was sitting right behind you guys. Behind you.
I've never been here in my life.
Make a deception check or persuasion check, whatever you want to do.
Which one?
Perception or persuasion, whichever one you want to do. Are you trying to persuade him or deceive him?
It depends on which one's stronger.
That's why I gave you the option.
You said perception or persuasion?
No, persuasion or deception.
Oh, they're both 0.
Yeah. What do you want to do, though? What's the tone of voice you're coming off with?
I can...
Like, are you jokingly bullshitting him, or are you bullshitting him, or are you trying to lie to him?
Like, jokingly bullshitting him.
Then persuasion.
All right.
I like this music, by the way.
5. He looks at you. It's great, right? I was like, yes, found good music. He looks at you. He's like, it's not like the Myriad has ever interfered before. Just looks like you have a guardian angel there, you know?
Wait a minute. The Myriad interfered?
He looks at you. We fight for money. Why do you really think that they won't have any, as he like shouts it out, any clue that they interfere with things here?
Don't get me wrong. I'm a big fan of interference, and I'm a big fan of deception, and especially money. But like, half of that place is called Glory, and don't get me wrong. I'm not happy. You know, if they interfered, you know, what up? It's my peeps and shit. But like, I didn't know. You know who?
He like walks back to like you guys are practicing this fire. It's like archery range in a sense when you're throwing the daggers. There's this like pretty much an oak tree like peering over the stand you guys are at, and in the back you see the targets that you were throwing at. He leans by the oak tree, and as you go to follow him, he goes, I mean, Korshad's been known to come around. The gentleman's been known to come around. With that blatant of a fireball and none of the guild speaking up, come on.
That makes sense.
He's like, hey, you won though. That's all that matters.
I'm just saying I would have won without it. I just had a feeling that I would have won without it.
Uh-huh, yeah. Just know though, we like to pretend that we don't think that they interfere. But we know.
Don't worry, I got
And then
you.
he kind of goes, but hey, 50K is 50K. Can't complain.
Definitely not.
So he's just gonna continue sitting down by the tree drinking his ale. Anything else you want to do?
I'm gonna.
I can reconvene with the group.
Okay. Meanwhile, the group. Zelvin is still juggling these fire bolts in his hand on the table. So what do you, as Zelvin, what's going through? How is he juggling? What's going on right now? Like, what's going on with your?
I'm just using control flame. Just three small, simple balls of fire. Just nothing's really going through my head. I'm just having a good time.
Make a
Happy that we
performance
won.
check.
That's a thing?
Yeah, that's a thing.
What is that? Oh, I have a +4.
Oh my god!
I got a 16.
This show starts attracting people, and now as you see a crowd forming, you're juggling these fire like crazy throws, like you're throwing it to people. They're like, and it just comes right to their face, and you just bring it right back as you're juggling the other two in your hand. Someone throws like a hat in the corner, in the middle. Everyone starts throwing like copper or silver as you're juggling it. Then they proceed to take the hat away. They go, "Yeah, it's for him." And you try to leave.
Yeah, exactly what I do.
So he's just juggling the flames. What's everyone else doing at this point as he's
I'm
juggling?
also dancing a little, just like kicking my feet.
The white girl dancing with my bear.
Okay. Table? Are you on the tables, or are you just doing
I'm
one of
like
these?
in the middle of the dance floor, man. I'm just vibing.
I'm kind of just
Yeah,
sitting
with
back at the
Bailey.
table, just kind of like admiring the dagger.
Okay. As you're on the dance floor, who's on the dance floor again? Is it just you two? Okay.
I'm on the dance floor too.
All right. As you guys are dancing, you notice it's a mixture of actually a lot of House Evermore members. You see a couple clerics you saw around the stadium. There seems to be like a couple nobles here or there, just all enjoying themselves, having a good time. Seems to be a pretty harmless night of fun after a hard-fought day. Are you guys just gonna party the night away?
I'm just gonna go up to Baleen and
Go ahead.
Hey, Vito.
I'm gonna ask her, you know, because I think Cora was talking about it, and I'm just a little confused. Is your name Cosmo or Phaline? You know, I've heard that name come around when we've been going through the pits. I'm just really confused. I don't know what to call you.
Well, I mean, you can call me Phaline if you want. But a lot of people around here, and especially in the pits, know me as Cosmo. Or, well, they did know me as Cosmo. But when we're in the pits, refer to me as Willow.
Willow, Cosmo, Phaline, I don't know what to call you.
Alright.
That was the
When
biggest
we're
anime
not,
line ever.
here's the thing. When we're not in Zadash, you can call me Phaline. When we're in Zadash, I'm Willow. Got it?
Then what is Cosmo for?
Don't worry about it. Cosmo isn't a name anymore.
It is, but it is. I've heard it so many times, and now it's 3 names. I just don't even know.
Yeah, I said don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. I mean,
Dude,
like,
she's telling you to call her Willow. Just
Yes.
call
He
her.
doesn't care what she's telling him to call him. He
Willow.
wants an explanation written in triplicate with rationales. I need sources.
As the drunk Zara
references.
appears behind you guys, seemingly walked up on.
Who's given a hot dog?
As a
Okay,
drunk
Willow.
Zara is walking behind, just seemingly I know he stealthed his way in, just
Oh.
shouting this.
Yeah, he does that.
That's normal.
Yeah, don't worry
I mean,
about it.
can
It's
his
just
race
Willow.
throw his voice around?
Why you gotta bring race into this? Can't his
Oh, hey,
people
bird.
just do shit?
His
my
people?
God. His
Can't
people.
you people do something with your voice?
You people?
Can't you type of things?
I read a thing about you guys, you know.
Guys? Hello? Excuse me?
You know, I heard in the news.
Female, hello.
Yeah. Look, we're not,
Not
all
to be
men
racist,
here.
but
But my
Asian
friend,
people.
my friend's a Kenku, so I know.
I'm allowed to say it.
Not to
My
be
sister's
racist,
friend
but
is a Kenku, okay?
tieflings?
My brother-in-law is a Kenku, so it's okay.
My brother-in-law used
No.
to date a Kenku, so I think it's all right.
My brother was friends with a Kenku, so...
So
My father
as you
shot
guys,
a Kenku once.
I'm done. So as you guys begin to dance the night away, did the music stop? Oh, no, I'm just going deaf. Linger comes up to you guys on the dance floor, and she's like, "Hey, can I talk to you guys?"
Yeah, okay.
She goes, well, "Let's be inside. It's kind of loud out here, so you mind following me inside to the house?" To the farm?"
Okay.
As you guys,
separate us from the party. Uh-oh.
no, everyone. He's talking about everyone, everybody.
Okay.
As you guys walk up to this, to the main building, it looks like a typical farm house. It has some old wooden accents to it. It's pretty massive in its own right. You know, it looks like one of those. Excuse me. It has like a white building with a light blue and black accents that helps shape the main emblem of House Evermore in the top part. The main symbol. Hold on. Oh, sorry, my mouse is acting funny. The main aesthetic of the house, we'll go with that first. It's as you walk up closer, it has dark blacks that line the wooden panels, like the wooden beams of the house. As you see, almost like a whitish blue, almost like darker than this kind of blue. Like my lights and this mixed together, it's like a light dark blue walking up to it. Sorry, 1 minute. Get the main symbol out. I'm not messing with you up here.
Damn, this pottery barn looking shit.
As you walk up, you see a symbol with almost like a fist coming down. As it strikes, it has this motif of thunder and lightning behind it as like the ground impacts, and you see it as like the main crest of the house as you walk in. She's like, "Yeah." She turns around to you guys. She goes, "Yeah, we're just gonna go talk in the common area because I'm gonna show you guys the place." You know, so when you walk in, it almost, if you think the outside's more of an older looking aesthetic, the inside of the place looks like almost like mint condition, brand new. Smells of like wooden floors, like dark oak wooden floors, and kind of not really leather-ish, but you know that smell like when there's like a leather couch in the room almost catches your nose. You could see it's a lot calmer of a place than what than what it shows. Like it seems more relaxed. You walk in, the main carpet in the middle still has that blue, white, and black theme, but it's just in a circle, so it's a main circle rug. And you look down, you see the same symbol. It encompasses almost the main foyer area of this building. To your left, you do see a bunch of like tables and couches, but looks to be the common area. She goes, "Yeah, come over here. I figured we could talk about some more important things since, you know, You guys did win today. So if you just make yourself comfortable. And then she goes, we have something for Fisky too. And you see there's a bowl of what looks to be like berries in like a wooden bowl, like almost like the house looks like literally Pinterest up all over it for like cottage barn home style, where it's just a nice simple wooden bowl full of berries. She goes, yeah, the berries are for Fisky. You guys make yourself comfortable on the couches. Stu's coming in a little bit. He just had to grab something from his room really quick.
Faylene like plops down on the couch and she's like, damn, when did you guys get this all redone?
You know, climbing the ladders of guild gives you some perks. You know, getting some sponsors. You know how it works.
I like
Not
the
literally,
interior.
but
It's nice.
as you guys look at the top, like almost crown molding area, you see different champions' names. Champions of the Glory Pit. Champions of like champions of Wildmount. And you do see Lindru and Stu's name as the most recent champions for House Evermore. They almost line the ceiling, not all the way around. So out of the four corners of the room you could see, you see almost a row and a half full of plaques with names, and what looks to be like the weapon. So there's like the main plaque. There seems to be a carving of the weapon, and then their name, and then it says their title. And then the more recent ones, if you guys can kind of pick up as you look around, you could pick up like the order of the champions because you see Stu and Lindru's name on the one half of the wall, and Lindru has a bow, and Stu has daggers, and they say champions of Zadash.
I walk up to the one with Stu and I like look at him and I just go, sure.
He looks at you, goes, I use that dagger you're using too. Tell me win some rounds.
I'm
How are we here to talk?
shoddy
They sit
next.
down on the couch. You guys are almost sitting like in an L couch in a sense, like a really like almost like a cloud couch type esque thing. So they sit on the across from you guys on this table as they pull up another table. They're like, "You guys really made a good impression. How's it going? You guys enjoying the party?"
Sounds outside.
Yeah, we're having a great time.
Stu looks at you guys. He goes, "You guys made a really good impression on us." I know we mentioned it before separately, but have you guys ever thought about joining our guild?
Yeah, we definitely talked about it, and we'd be delighted, honestly.
Okay, awesome. Well, we like to give you guys another gift because we know you did earn it, and it's something
dagger,
daggers,
glitter.
There's
Glimmer.
a second gift we want to give you guys as a group because it's something we use once you're in the guild since you guys formally accepted. He brings out a box about this big.
I can't fit
Right,
one.
pretty ornate wooden box. You see the symbol on the box too, and they open it, and what you see seems to be earrings. 2 pairs for each of you, like a pair of earrings for each of you. In design of it, seems to be almost like a black piece with a lightning bolt on it. And he goes, "We use this to help communicate on the battlefield as a team." They go pretty far range. If you guys would accept our gift.
Yes.
So
Yes.
So you guys are gonna take the earrings as you guys put it on. There's no hole like to pierce it. It just seems to attach to your ear. It's one earpiece. I'd have two. It's one earpiece per, right? So he's like, okay, you guys all these items. It's actually an actual magic item, so it's gonna consume us. It's not gonna consume a spell slot, but this is for everyone. So if you want to write this down, I'll tell you guys what it does. So one second.
So they're earrings?
It's an earpiece, almost like an earring.
Should we add it to our equipment?
Add it to your equipment and write it down because this is actually importante. So 1 second.
How do I add it?
You go to equipment and manage equipment. And then under the add items thing, you can filter for whatever this is called.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. 1 second. Of course, when I add it to give it to you guys, I can't seem to find it. So 1 minute. Anyways, if you want to know how they work, I'm gonna have one of you guys stay here, and someone want to follow me really quick?
I will.
Okay. So you follow him, and he takes you straight to the back outside, and then he looks, and this is Linju. She looks at you. She goes, "Okay, now press on it. So press your ear, and say something. No, press it. Like literally press your ear, and say something.
Hello.
Everyone else can hear it."
Hey, Lindsay,
Hi.
I don't think this thing's working. There's like this buzzing noise in my ear.
So he looks at you guys. Did you hear him? If you want to reply, just press it again and talk.
Hello, test 1 2 test.
You hear that
Oh,
back in your
shit.
ear. This lets you guys cast the message spell for up to 500 feet, as long as everyone's wearing the earring. Whoever's wearing it can hear it.
500 feet. That's crazy.
Yeah. But only the people that are wearing the earrings can hear it.
Nobody ever take these off? Confirmed?
But
Confirmed.
just for little funsies in combat, now when you guys use it or whatever you could press your ear. Just so I know, because you guys have message too. So if you're doing message, say you're casting it, if you're gonna just talk to someone, you could just press your ear.
Does that count as an action though?
It counts as a communication thing.
What
So
does that
no,
mean?
it's free.
Oh.
Free action. But the message spell is a limited amount of words, right? You guys, the ones that have it.
I think so. I've never used it like in combat or for a real purpose.
It allows you to cast a message spell for free, up to 500
Message.
feet, as long, and anyone that hears it can hear it. I would say this would be a attunement slap, but I don't like that ruling, so no attunement slap for it.
The message spell
This is-
doesn't necessarily specify the length of the message.
Okay.
It doesn't.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Does this come in 00 gauges?
As you say that, it forms. That's how you like it. It doesn't hurt your ear when it gauges it, but it just works that way.
Does
Hold on.
Ispy get
Do you
one?
want to wear one of my earrings?
They look at Linju looks at you guys. He's like, not Linju, Stu. Looks at you guys. I mean, we haven't developed one for pets yet, but
He understands.
Okay, I don't speak
Does he?
bear jerky anyway.
oh, here it is.
Every time we talk to
knows
Fisky, he doesn't know what's going on.
Listen, he's an idiot, but that doesn't mean he doesn't
So
know.
essentially, it looks like this. The way it clips onto your ear. So it more or less looks like an earpiece. It doesn't
Oh, is
pierce
it
your
like
ear
a
per
cup?
se. Yeah, almost
Oh.
like a cup.
like a
Almost
cup.
a cup into your ear.
Think of like
An
power
ear cuff.
beats,
Yeah, it's a cuff that goes around.
like a hearing aid.
Yeah.
Essentially, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it lets you guys cast the message spell. I'll let you guys use it in combat to talk, but I won't. Just don't have full conversations, obviously, because it does span 6 seconds combat. But you guys can all add that to your inventories.
What's it called again?
Earrings of Whisper.
Right. Earrings of Whisper. Okay.
And then Stu looks at you, and he does the same. Actually, he presses his ear, and he goes, "You can bring him back in now." As Linju guides you back in, she's like, "Isn't that cool?"
Very.
To you, Matt.
Oh yeah, and actually, I had to take off my helmet
Yes,
to
you
put
did.
it on.
Or you
so,
put-
I don't see
already
it in
put on
D&D
beforehand?
Beyond.
It's not a D&D Beyond item. That's why. It's a
Oh.
Put it in.
I see, I see.
in, like, extras
Okay.
or notes.
Yeah, this is really cool. Is there a way to like turn it off or?
just take the earring off.
Okay, but like any sound incoming is just gonna-
Anyone that presses it, she looks at you, she goes, anyone that presses the ear, the ring, the earring, everyone can hear it. That is wearing your attuned earrings. As you can see, hers is more different than yours. Hers has a more ornate design that curls up into her ear, that almost like hugs it.
Mhm.
She goes, "I won't be hearing you, but your comrades might."
Cool.
So she sits you back down. She's like, "Well," Stu goes on. She goes, "Well, that's a little gift. Usually members of House Evermore. It's exclusive to us. So think of it as a welcome gift. We'd like to invite you guys again. There's another team and individual events if you guys are interested 2 weeks from now. No pressure, of course, but if you're interested in competing, fees waived. The prize seems, from what your knowledge is, Baleen, this is like DM talking. Whenever there's a team event, like strictly limited to guilds, it usually involves more or less item-based stuff, as opposed to gold, because they're already sponsored. So you remember, like, this would be more or less either a weapon, a piece of armor. As Stu goes on to give you guys the details, it'll be in the Glory Pits again 2 weeks from now. It's only guild invites, so you have the main guild members like us, as you see them in colors, but you have sub guild member, like still like regular members, so non-committed, that don't wear the colors all the time. That'd be like you guys that like earn their way in. You can participate in these. From what we've heard, this time around, they're putting up the Andromeda sword for grabs, and that's something that once you win it, you guys can keep it. But it helps us get more sponsors, more funding, helps keep the roof over. So if you guys win, you guys get to keep the sword, and it just helps us gain more money in the back end.
Is it a big sword or a small sword?
They do. You see, one of the clerics walk in. They're like, "Yeah, that sword's pretty awesome." As they show you what it looks like as she crafts a minor image of the weapon. I'll describe it for you. Give me 1 second. It seems to be a long sword that has a hilt, and the bottom part seems to be a gem, almost like a rock on the bottom. As it curves up into the handle, you got silver overlays, and the blade itself looks to be more jagged and almost galaxy-esque in nature. And then, don't mind the name, but it's this.
Oh, cool.
And they look at you, they're like, it's going to be rough. A lot harder than you guys went through, but if you guys are down and interested, just come back here within 2 weeks and we can go with you guys over to the Glory Pits.
Question.
That's it. Yeah.
Is it a singular fight or is it a tournament again?
It would be a tournament fight for the blade.
Okay.
In teams, is what we've heard. There are singular fights, but that's for qualifiers. As you see, Stu kind of like shrug. He's like, "Yeah, we gotta start getting ready for the main Zadash tournament."
Mm.
So if you guys want any training or anything, we can definitely set up some stuff on the way, but the other guilds have known to use all sorts of tactics. As soon as he says tactics, Phelan, you get this flashback of pretty much loopholes and kind of cheap tactics your team the Valley would use. They wouldn't essentially go for the eyes, but they would do pretty much like dirty fighting, would essentially make it so that your strongest team member would always kind of be the one healthiest before taking out the rest of them. You flash to seeing some of your Valley members kind of spy in on training sessions. Even sometimes you would do it to get some intel. And as he finishes saying his lines, he's like, "Yeah, so we got the training coming up in 2 weeks. You guys are more than welcome to it, but it looks like you guys are capable, so I don't feel too concerned about your abilities, but if it's something you guys want to do, please let us know. Sign-ups aren't for another week or so."
Now, how did you end up becoming champion? Because I'm trying to become somewhat of a champion myself.
You see Lidger kind of like sit back, like, and you see Stu kind of laugh. He's like, "Well, kind have to make your way through the team events. First, you got to get accepted by a guild, which you guys already did, obviously. And then it's just a matter of becoming your guild's champion or a main guild member. You got your main 5 that participate, and depending on the guild, they have their own way of figuring that out. For House Evermore, we hold our own little in-house tournaments. We also take in consideration your abilities, compared to other guild members' abilities, your record within the Glory Pit. And as you see that, he points over it, and you already see a chart of like a tally board of like people's names already scribbled in there, and you see Lindrew and Stu's, except for 3 to 4 out of 20 fights, undefeated, but 4 losses.
Damn.
Like House Evermore, focus. He's like, unfortunately, we still haven't figured out how the Valley gets ahead of us, but there are our own losses, really.
So you guys
Focus.
didn't go up against the Valley to become champions?
Go up against or go into? I'm sorry.
Did you guys go up against? You guys didn't go up against the Valley to become champions?
We did, but some of them kind of outclassed us. And as you see, one look over, like Saffron just likes to pull off the head sometimes. As he like spins his dagger and kind of like gets pissed, gets a little heated. He's like, I pretty much could take on the rest, but it's usually Saffron, and she can be a real pain in the ass. So
Saffron, did we see her fight?
No.
Yes, you did. You guys did. That was the one that got the dirt thrown in her face.
Okay. So watch out for her.
Yeah. I mean, the other members, the other 4 main members, they could hold their own too, but every time I've gone against her, seems to be pretty rough. The other 3, I haven't had the pleasure of fighting yet, but I've been, for some reason, always paired up against her in the random drawings. So, but you were saying, Wyndham?
Oh yeah, so I'd be down to train with you guys. I want to get stronger, and maybe we can beat her ass one day. We can all be the champions.
You really don't know. And he looks
I
at
don't
you.
know.
She's won the Wild Mount Championship 3 years in a row. Fighting her is just a guaranteed loss.
Is the Wildmount Championship an international championship, or is that the tournament name for the Glory Pits?
It's the... you see Linju kind of speak up. She's like, we're the main Zadash. She like kind of gets herself together. She goes, okay. If you think of Zadash as its own little entity, you have other similar competitions held. She's like, in Port Damali, in Rexington, in... she kind of like blinks out. There was people up north, to the east of us, but we're kind of not on good terms with them. And you got a few other sporadic teams, other sections, not as big, but they make it. But essentially, yes, it's an international fight where the winner of Zadash tends to, and the top 3 in Zadash go on to fight in Rexington this year.
Wow.
But it just depends. That's the solos. The teams, that's a whole nother animal on its own.
Have any of you guys here been in the Wildmount Championship?
As she goes, she points, and you look over and you see you see House Evermore, but that seems to be about like 10, 15 years ago. And they're like, that's the only time our team made it. And then you look over to Stu. He's like, I made it last year. I was the first individual in a long time there. Usually, the Valley kind of takes all the spots. So,
Got it. Thanks for the info.
and then you kind of see Linju go. It's pretty awkward too, because like that's sometimes we gotta fight each other. So it's funny. It's interesting to see how the Valley go against each other, because that's only one person can win. But the other cities have some pretty intense fighters. Zadash seems to have his own fighting style compared to Rexingtron and the coast. And even up north, there's some, but not as much. It's usually just the coast, Rexingtron, and us. But they invite fighters everywhere, from everywhere, every walk of life, so...
That sounds really interesting. Kind of want to watch one now.
It's really cool, especially seeing the Rexingtron fighters. It's the main schools there, so they got some crazy shit every year. So, and then you see another humanoid figure walk down. It's more, you hear like louder footsteps as you see this Goliath male kind of rocking the colors too. He's like sloshing. He got like a bunch of ale in his hand. He's just like, oh, you guys are still here? And then he's like looking at you guys. There's a party outside. And you see Stu go. He's kind of like waving his hand, like he's mid conversation. He's like, we'll worry about it later. I'll drink you under the table. Don't worry about it. And then as you see him walk away, and Linju's just like putting her face in her hands, like beet red. You know, the embarrassing person who walks in. But he'll get you guys, and they go, any other questions you got for us?
I do have one question.
Mm-hmm.
I saw some, the people called the Revelry. They kind of looked like pirates to me. Do you know, like, did they have any symbols on them or anything, or?
They're like, oh, the second place team. They came from the coast. We don't control who signs in.
From the coast, okay.
Roll intelligence check.
Oh god, my intelligence is not bueno.
We love these beefy, stupid idiots.
Oh yeah. That +1, baby!
When your intelligence is
Damn, you have a
+1.
+1 in intelligence?
I got a 5!
Alright, you don't know where that name sounds familiar, but it kind of does. As you see, Stewie goes, they're a bunch of pirates. Who cares? They want to get drunk and try to get money. Why do you care?
I look down at the amulet I have on. I said this.
An amulet? That.
Yeah. I'm looking for someone.
Okay.
And he used to be a pirate.
Oh, why don't you go ask them then?
I don't know where they're at.
I don't know where they're at. We didn't invite them.
Okay.
Sorry. But, yeah. Anyways, we didn't mean to take up your time. I mean, you guys have any other things you want to ask us? No? Okay.
Oh, I have a question.
Sure.
How often are the mandatory fights?
Not that often. They look at each other, they go, mandatory? They haven't been mandatory for years.
Like,
Sick.
Oh,
No commitment.
Yeah. Really, it's just if you guys want to represent House Evermore, it just helps us. You know, if you represent us in the fights, we get more sponsors.
I have a question.
Shadow Legends.
How long have you guys been in the Glory Pits?
What was that? Oh, you broke up a little bit.
Oh, how long have you guys been a part of the Glory Pits?
Our guild got recognized. They look back, they look at the plaques. 8 years ago.
Hmm.
Flash to DM note. Did we ever establish when you were out? Because we realized how young
Yeah,
halflings are.
it's about. Well, I thought we were just like totally disregarding the age of a halfling.
All right, so we'll say your
it's been-
time frame.
It's been about 15 years.
Yeah, so they were way after you.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's why I was asking.
And you were 5 years old? Shit.
Shit.
Zach.
No, they go 8 years ago. Is when we had our first team win. They look at the plaque there, so it has to be about 10 years ago. About 10.
All right.
Why?
Just curious.
Okay.
I know guilds don't usually get started very often, so I wasn't sure if you
Oh,
guys were a
no.
long-standing guild or a short-standing guild.
We were apparently our history branches off the valley somehow, but who knows? We
Wait,
haven't.
you guys used to be a part of the Valley?
Our lineage has, as they go back.
Who's your
Used
founder?
to be founder again. Stu looks like he goes, I'm just here to fight. Lore, you could go talk to. Let me get the name for you. We'll do this one. You could go talk to Terret. He's our lore keeper. I think he might be drinking right now though. And then Zillinger goes, he's drinking right now. Okay. Next time you guys come back, you guys can talk about that because
I'm a little
You
drunk
sure?
too. Oh yeah.
okay.
I probably won't remember anything that happened tomorrow.
Okay.
Better
Thank
ask
you guys.
me
All right.
another time.
But yeah. Anything else you guys want to ask us? As the music stopped, I just realized. Let me start up again.
We can all sing in lieu of the music.
Once was a.
Let's all hold hands here on the subway.
From now on.
Yeah. Any other questions you guys have for us? As I look at you, guys. You guys did really
no.
well, though. Yeah, like you guys
Thank
were really
you.
good. We don't really have much support for spellcasters as much as we want to like train with you, but we can help you with your hand to hand as they look at you, Zelvin.
Yeah, I think that'll be useful for me. I can always rely on my spells, can I?
It's like
This weakling over here.
as they look at you, they kind of give you that like face of like the.
I mean, my spells are useful, but being versatile is important.
Of course. I think that's it though. You guys feel free to enjoy the party. If you have any other questions, come find us as they walk you guys out. All.
Is that the mythical beast, Jazzy Jefferson?
As you guys walk out back into the party, still grand old time outside. So what do you guys want to do? As now the sun's starting to set, you start seeing the fairy lights hang over each of the benches. As there's more of a open area for the dance floor now. You see the bards playing music as everyone's singing and dancing.
Oh, well done. I actually did want to talk to you, though.
Oh, hey, Zelvin.
Awkward.
What's up?
Yeah.
Who are you?
Hi, I know we were just walking out together.
Processing English,
You hear the startup sound? The dial-up sound?
I want to apologize. I know we kind of glossed over it when you were asking to be a part of our team, but who is this pirate that you're looking for again?
Sorry.
His name's Wild.
What is
Wild.
Never heard of him.
Okay.
You know, I don't know. I just found this amulet, and I think it was his. And I've been searching for, you know, where he came from. I just don't know where he went.
He probably came
Alright,
from
so
home.
why would you be searching for someone if you just found their amulet? Did you want to return it, or?
As you guys
That's
are
a
now
very
walking,
serious question.
Do you know what I am? Do you know who I am?
I know you're a paladin.
Do you know why I'm a paladin?
No.
See, I strike vengeance on people who take the lives of others early. I want to maintain the natural balance of life, and I took on this oath when Wild destroyed my village full of undead fiends and monsters and skeletons, and
lions, tigers,
he actually
bears.
killed someone really close to me.
Oh, I
And
see.
I swore vengeance upon him to bring him to the other side.
I see. Well, I hope our group can help you out on your search.
We need to get a lot stronger to fight him. He's really strong, and even the best paladins couldn't stop him.
Oh, okay.
Does
Yeah,
anyone else hear this?
I'm
or is it
certain.
just the two of them.
Are
You
you?
want to hear it?
You guys are next
We're
to
not
each
like
other.
being. Yeah, we're not
Yeah.
like being secret or anything.
Okay, all right, okay.
Yeah.
So Zara's gonna butt in. Hey, I know that you had to find Wild and you want to get stronger to fight him, but I think I heard you say we need to get stronger in order to fight him. I don't know this guy. Got no beef with him. He's in his lane. I'm in my lane. You do.
Oh,
you
so you're
train with us.
scared. You're scared of him.
Sure, whatever.
Okay.
Whatever you need to.
You know,
whatever
I
makes
know
you feel
someone
better.
else who's scared of him and kind of just sits at home.
You know,
But, you know, I don't really want to talk about her.
Well, I mean, I know you need to get stronger because if I recall during the Glory Pits, you didn't really do much during that fight. So,
Wait,
Well,
who
he brought us pretty well through the first round. But
Who's-
Wildo, I too am looking for something pretty
Some-
powerful. So I'm not in a rush to meet him yet. But when I do, I'm right there with you with that vengeance, my guy.
who's the person who sits at home?
I know that was way too. Okay.
Starts hacking. Who is it?
Okay. Anyways. Carry on.
You know, well, if you guys are scared of him, that's fine with me. I'm on a mission to get stronger and fight him.
No one's
I'll
scared of
join
him.
you guys.
Nobody knows who he is. Can't be scared of
We've
somebody.
never
you don't know.
met him before, so how can we be afraid of someone we've never met?
It's amazing how this person that came out of nowhere that literally did nothing in the Glory Pits wants to join our team and then calls us pussies.
Imagine.
Imagine.
I told you I want to fight with you guys to get stronger, but I have my own things I have to do.
Imagine getting carried by me and then telling me I'm scared.
You know, it was kind of weird. I saw some bomb arrows going off, and
And you
like,
were afraid of a little arrow, and you expect us? Wow! Imagine.
As you guys are arguing, now a circle has formed around you guys, and people are watching.
Can I just go fight, fight,
Yeah.
fight,
Uh,
fight, fight,
Fight!
fight?
Fight! As you start hearing, the chant, fight!
I love starting
I
things.
take
you
my-
want to do an
I take-
arm wrestling match,
I
Sarah?
take my featherwind dagger and I throw it and it starts circling around me and Wildem.
You go to throw it because you haven't attuned to it, and I didn't realize that the first try. You try to throw it, and it just roll a d20.
Oh shit!
Oh, can I hit him? Can I
If
hit
you
him?
hit me, I would be so upset.
I can't hit you. I've hit you enough.
I know.
14.
What's your armor class, Matt? Add your dex, like you're hitting something.
Oh, add my dex.
Normal. Don't add the magic. Normal.
No,
Plus,
19.
and then
that
plus your
hits.
proficiency.
Where's my proficiency? 21.
With advantage because it's surprise round. Because he wants to throw it in a threatening way.
21.
Does 21 hit you?
Yeah.
That's sneak attack. Hit him. What's roll for damage? On a normal dagger.
Are you about to kill this man?
9 plus sneak.
Plus sneak.
Damn.
It's a surprise round.
Goodbye.
16.
16 points of damage, Matt. As you see Zara take the dagger out like he was gonna do something different and just peg you with it, and I was just like, everyone just
Guys! I'm just
everyone just fight.
Fight!
Since I'm not attuned to it, I walk up to him and I take the
Stops.
dagger. I take the dagger and I pull the dagger out and I whisper to him, "It's just a prank, bro."
No, I just stand right in the middle. Stop! We're supposed to be a team. What are you two doing?
What's your hit points, Matt? Are you okay? Are you still bleeding?
Oh yeah, I'm at like half.
He's like,
Okay.
I'm knocked.
So you just got stabbed by him, and he pulled it out of you, saying, "It's just a prank, bro." And the music's silent. Everyone's just like,
Fight!
"What are you doing in this moment? In this very moment, right now?"
Do you have any other comments you'd like to
I
make
look at the
before we move
crowd and
on?
I'm like, are you guys gonna let him do this to me? Is this what goes on here?
No
You
one
need
says anything.
backup? You need backup? You
Chanting-
definitely need to train to fight wild.
Chanting in the silence is
Okay.
just fight!
And,
Fight!
you
Fight.
know, I look at him, I say, let's settle this with our fists. I said, you have to use a knife. I said, let's do hand to hand.
Okay,
Fight me
let's
like
do-
a real man.
Do you have hands?
Let's do hand to hand. I do.
Okay,
have
let's
Do
hands.
you
do
have
hand to hand.
hands?
Let's fight. Let's go. Bring it on.
Fight!
Fight.
Okay,
Fight.
so
Fight.
Both of you guys
Fight.
roll for initiative then. Both of you roll for initiative.
Woo! Combat!
Oh my god.
As
I can't help you here. I started this.
Nick plays the
the
combat
music begins to kick up.
You're really gonna fight someone with a stab wound?
Yeah.
It's this is the combat music. Alright, who 25 to 20. 20 to 15.
Oh, before the fight starts, I'm just gonna shout that out. Are you really gonna fight someone with a stab wound?
He's going for it. So what'd you guys roll for initiative? Who got
He
what?
wants to fight. I rolled a
I'm at
14.
14.
Matt's first.
Wait, I also
Oh.
rolled a 14.
Whose dex is higher?
My dex is a +5.
Yeah, he's definitely higher.
Alright, as he says that, Zara, you just got challenged to a fist fight by Wildum after just throwing a knife. You hear the music kick back up, and everyone's like, fight! As now, a literal fight pit has broken up into what seems to be literally like a 15-foot circle around you guys to give you space. As everyone, including, you see everyone else that isn't fighting, look at the background, you see the front door and the windows open as members of House Evermore are just laughing and watching, and you see them take bets. Because they just saw a team that just won the Glory Pits. Now they have two members fighting.
Fight!
So what are you doing, Zara?
Well,
You're about 10 I could do a quick map thing if you need a map, or you guys want to do imagination.
we can use imagination.
Right,
We're
so-
only using hands, so it's going to be a bunch of unarmed strikes anyway.
So, in this circle, Zelvin just tried to break you guys up. So, Zelvin, you're in the middle. As you're trying to push people back. You're like, stop! What are you guys doing? As you're in the middle of this, you see Zara with a bloody dagger. You see to your left of you, you see Wildum, stab wound and all. Look at him, saying, "Let's go." And the rest of your party seems to have backed into the crowd, at least like for the most part. You see Faline and Fisky. Fisky's copying Faline, just going like this, and everyone else is like laughing and like cheering it on.
Kick his ass!
Okay. So I'm standing there in the middle.
Can Zelf impose gentleman's rules since it's a fist fight now?
It's you're at the top of the round though. So
I know.
what do you want
Are
to
you
do?
throwing a glove?
I'm going to walk up to
Oh,
him and do an unarmed
I can't
strike.
say anything first.
For initiative. But yeah, you can. I'll let you roll for initiative too, Kev.
Oh,
So
because I
put
just
you-
wanted to.
Beat a 14.
I got a 5.
All right. So
Okay.
you go to say something right before Zara and this is where I can keep track too. But this is the first round before Zelvin can say something. So you got Zara first. What are you doing?
I'm going to try to swing at him with a fist for an unarmed strike.
Okay, roll a hit. Use your strength modifier.
12.
Does the 12 hit you? You go as you try to push him back, Zelf. You see Zara kind of duck under and try to swing, but then Wilbur just looks down and kind of just steps back as it kind of swings wide. So now, in front of you is you're getting sandwiched in between. I'll say this as he's coming at you. So now, Wilden, what are you doing? As you see Zara just try to punch you.
I'm punching him back.
Go for it. He smites you.
Oh, God. I got a 10.
The 10 hit. Plus your strength. Are you adding strength?
I'm adding my hit DC.
Add your strength modifier.
Oh, so that'd be
On top of the
14.
hit?
Yeah, because
On
it's a
top of
strength
it?
attack. So roll the hit. So roll your d20. Would you roll a d20?
I got a 4.
Now add your strength
No, I added
modifier.
6. Well, my hit DC on
No, your
unarmed-
strength modifier.
Oh,
You-
that's plus
his hit-
4.
His hit DC.
Because you're not
should be a strength.
proficient.
Oh,
No,
I get it,
that's
I get it.
different. Because that's not. You're not proficient in unarmed strikes. Only monks are.
Oh.
Only monks?
That's what I'm saying. Just add your thing. Because monks fight with their fists.
Okay,
My
yes.
strength
Okay, so
modifier is
that's
a
an
-1.
What was
That's
it?
an
8.
An 8.
Same thing. William, you go to strike it, and Zelf is like in between. He's able to squeeze you back more. As it. What's your AC, Jake?
17.
As you go to swing, it just swings right above your head like it was nothing. Zelf, after the two, luckily the 2 hits missed, so now you can say something.
I'm like, you know what? I was gonna ask if Wildem was fine with fighting with a stab wound, but you know what? Fuck it. You guys just have at it. I don't give a shit.
As he like pushes back, and now you guys almost are close to colliding. So, Zara, you're up. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna do another.
As I just walk out, I walk out of the ring.
I'm gonna do another unarmed strike, but I'm gonna aim for the wound.
Okay,
Oh, that's
I'll say
dirty.
with it's gonna be a little higher in DC because it's a specific spot, but not too much. So your AC is +1 on this one, Matt.
Okay.
So roll a hit.
Or -1, my
Yeah, the
AC
high
would be,
AC.
or-
6.
No, +1 because it's a
6.
specific hit.
Okay, that just doesn't hit.
We're really good at this.
You go to swing at his open wound, and it's just too high for you. it's a little tall. You go to swing, and you can see he's trying to aim for your cut. And you look at him as you look down. What are you doing? As now you're like holding your wound as he went to openly swing at it.
It's a good thing we're all drunk. It's fine.
Yeah,
I'm
fine,
just gonna
it's
go and
I know.
tackle him to the ground.
All right, roll to a hit. And this can be a strength contest.
Okay, so that add my strength to it or
Yes.
no?
Yes.
19.
All right, so now you two roll for strength, opposing strength rolls.
Okay.
Add your strength modifier to this. Actually, no. Add your saving throw, Jake, because he's tackling you, but you add your strength modifier to this regularly.
So is this just a complicated game of craps? That's what we're doing.
Pretty much.
It's an animated game of
What'd
craps.
you get? Cool.
What'd you get?
I got a -1.
Okay,
Wait, that's not
Matt.
a nat one. Oh, that is a nat
It was a
one.
-1.
That
Matt,
was
you
7.
tackle him to the ground, and now you have him pinned. You go again.
Okay.
You're grappled right now.
I'm gonna headbutt him.
All right, roll a hit with advantage.
Imagine he misses.
Okay, well that's trash.
He is. That sounds unanimous.
Oh! I got a nat 20.
Okay, so what's your unarmed hit?
Smite!
What's your unarmed hit bonus, Matt? I'll look it up, actually. It's 5. So 10 points of damage as he tackles you to the ground, Zara, and just with his helmet, just slams right into your head. Drawing blood. There's some blood coming out of your forehead now, as he just headbutted you really hard. What are you gonna do? Is anyone trying to break this up? Are we just gonna
No.
let this keep going?
No.
I'm gonna let this keep going until someone tries to break it up.
No, I'm letting it go
I
because fucking
started
they didn't
this.
want to listen to me.
All right. Now I'm kind of mad because we went from using our fists to using our helmets. So I'm then going to. I'm gonna
Are you gonna
take out an
cheat?
ice knife.
You're gonna cast Ice Knife? That's a spell. All right.
I'm gonna
Roll
cheat
it.
in an arm
Knife
fight.
to a fist fight?
No glory.
It's like dirty.
Roll a hit.
That's no.
It's a spell.
glory
So
at
what's a
all.
spell? What's this? Do you have spell slots?
I do. I believe I have 1 spell slot left.
So you're casting Ice Knife?
Yeah, it misses anyway.
Okay.
I rolled
Why?
a 14.
plus Dex. This is your normal thing now.
Oh, 19.
19 to hit you, Matt.
Yeah, that hits.
As you headbutt him, you see Zara. Everyone else sees, and out of his hand, you see him just form an ice knife and just stab it into your side. Roll damage.
These.
No one that has fun.
6.
6 points of piercing damage as he stabs right into your side on the opposite end, like opposite side to your current wound. As you're still pinned there, you can try to disengage.
Me or him?
Can you escape from a grapple or?
I
disengage?
disengage as a bonus. But I'm grappled, so I don't know if that does anything.
You're pinned, so yeah, you'd have to break the grapple. But
Okay.
anyways, okay, your turn, Matt.
I'm gonna headbutt him again.
Roll with advantage. He's grappled.
Too bad I didn't have smite. Okay, that does not hit. What's the second one? Oh, yeah, I just don't hit.
As you got stabbed, you try to headbutt again. Zero just ducks right out of the way. You hit the ground. You take no damage because you're wearing a helmet. But now you got dirt all over your face. Everyone's just laughing.
Hit.
Now,
What are you doing, Zara?
I give him a kiss on the cheek.
Okay. He comes up and just kisses you right in the cheek. As you have him on the pistol.
You stabbed me twice, and I headbutt him again.
All right, go again. Roll a hit advantage.
So that is 18 on the first, and then I got 18.
Wait,
Okay,
I didn't
18.
It's a straight armor class.
Armor class.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, so roll for 5 points of damage again as you kiss him, and this time he kind of like pins you down and just headbutts you again. What are you doing, Zara? As now there's blood coming down your face. Everyone else is just laughing at Weldon right now.
This is this is taking
Also,
a lot. This
Matt.
is taking a lot of time.
Also, Matt and Jake, for the ice knife, I do need you guys to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
Oh, it explodes.
It explodes.
God. Okay, well, do I add my? Okay, well,
Not you, Jake.
an
Sorry, not you.
11.
Not you,
Not me.
Jake.
Oh, thank God.
How's your
Um,
dex saving throw?
Thank God.
11.
I rolled a
So,
natural.
roll 2d6 because you forgot to add that. When he went to stab you, it also exploded.
Oh God.
11.
As again,
I'm down.
oh my God! Wait, so
Oh,
none of this
shit.
happened. Thank God, he stabs you in the side. It explodes, and you see the blast like just take him over to the ground. As Zara comes up and then kisses you on the cheek. There we go. As Zara gets up, everyone's just like,
He's a cheater.
everyone's just like, oh, yeah! As everyone claps, they give you beer. Everyone's passing you a beer right now. Claire comes up to you, casts cure. You feel what feels to be the familiar spell of Healing Word, and you get up for
I thought
7
you were gonna be.
healing.
I thought you were gonna be like, what does Wildem see?
7. No. 7 points of healing as you're on the ground for a little bit, and as you come to, you're like, oh, you look over, you see everyone around Zara giving them a beer. You look at your wound, it's still a little bloody. You see some ice shards all over you.
Fist
muted.
fight.
As he's on the
guy
ground
who
looking at
only
you.
landed headbutts. Fist fight.
That is a fist fight.
Here, Wildem, take this
You
beer.
used a knife and
Take
an
this.
ice knife.
Take this beer. Pour it on your wound to clean it up. If you want, I can cast Firebolt in a little bit to cauterize it. Whatever you need.
She almost chokes.
She and they're praising you.
He's like, fist fight.
He is.
Fist fight.
You see a pool of blood underneath him as he's saying this.
Fist fight. I smell pennies.
Wait. Can I, like, while he's saying fist fight, can I be like, fist fight? And then I run up and I just, like, punch him. Because
Sure.
I've been
Are you-
triggered.
Are you reckless attacking?
I can rage.
No,
I just think of Patrick like kicking. I want to do some kicking.
I literally started this, but I'm like, fist fight? Okay.
So she runs up to you.
It's kind of
As you
a
say this,
burger.
and you're like, "Fist fight," you don't see it, but she's sneaking up behind you, literally, about to
Uh,
clock you in the back of the head.
Hold on.
as she rages this too.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh.
Imagine she
Cassie
misses.
How
Am I-
Cassie wishes she were here.
Am I
right now.
adding the strength
Who?
and the hit?
Yeah. So wait, let
Okay.
me look at your sheet. Let me look at your sheet. Hold on, I'll do the math with you.
Okay.
What did you roll?
So your rage bonus.
This?
Yes.
Are you using reckless or no?
Yeah, I'll do rage and reckless.
So advantage on the
Jeez,
hit.
Trying to kill him.
I will. Yeah. I'm drunk. I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
And then your rage bonus adds +2 to melee. I think your glove that you got gives you a thing too, Mick.
I think it's 7.
+7. Yeah, hold on.
Yeah.
I see your sheet. Hold on.
What's really funny is that I'm back to full health.
Do you want me to
because
just
since
tell
they
you what
handed
I
me
rolled?
a beer and I got healed, I also have the necklace of the drunkard. So I'm
Hold
at
on,
full
Nick.
health.
Hold on,
Yeah.
hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
Because I could just tell you what I rolled.
So you're gonna add +4 to this hit.
Just the whole thing?
No, +4 to your regular hit, so it'd be +9.
Okay, if she hits me, I'm down.
It's a non
hold on.
Yeah, that's a not nat 20.
All right, so you roll a d6 for damage,
D6.
+5. D6 +4.
Is this a D6?
Wouldn't you just get a straight hit if she's not
Regular
proficient
dice.
in
Yeah, that one,
unarmed?
that one.
I know we got
So a D6 plus what?
4.
4.
That's 10.
That's
I'm
10.
down.
All right, 10 points of damage, and she goes fighting as you see this jade gauntlet come through and just clock him right in the back of the head. And now another cleric goes, okay, that's enough. And you see
Yay!
him walk up, makes eye contact with you, Zara, and goes, "That was a good fight." And you kind of they kind of just wink, and they cast Cure Wounds on you for
Wilden.
12. Well done.
Okay. Do I know that she hit me or no?
You get up again, and you see now blood on the jade gauntlet.
Yay!
Okay, Cosmo, I see you.
Who's Cosmo?
Everyone stops what they're doing, and they're like, "Cosmo."
Hey!
And then you see from the crowd, come up through. You see Stu. I thought you looked familiar.
Huh?
We invited you to the house?
What are you talking about? I want
Her
a fist
name's
fight.
Willow.
Get out.
Huh?
Oh
Out.
shit.
What do you mean?
As they start escorting you out of the farm.
Whoa! What happened? What?
And they push you guys out the door.
Whoa! Huh? What happened?
And then you look at him, she goes, you see another person, like another house member, just look at you guys, spit on the ground, shut the door.
What
Good
happened?
job, Wildem. Good fucking job.
What just happened?
Wildem
What just happened?
Wildem just got us kicked out of the guild.
We
because
just
he
got
mentioned
thrown
Cosmo.
out.
Who's Cosmo?
Anyway. All right.
I mean, like,
No,
She just
good,
went
no,
up
Wildem,
and-
good
You
job, good
used
job.
the wrong
You
name.
literally asked her what to be called, and she said, "Inza Dash, call me
Willow.
Willow."
I just got knocked out.
Doesn't matter. You apparently were retarded before you got knocked out.
Oh no, I did it because I was mad at her.
Well,
Well,
guess
now
what?
what-
You just lost your opportunity to get stronger too. Because they kicked all of us out. Because you called her the wrong name.
Nice going.
I mean, like, no one stopped her from hitting me. You guys just let people hit me.
We tried to stop you from calling a Cosmo, but you got us all kicked out, including yourself, of the guild. So now we can't get stronger, and I don't feel the need to have you join our team.
Because you guys snuck attack me twice.
Because you decided to say the one thing you were told not to do.
Because she hit me.
Because you did the one thing you were told not to do.
She hit me. It's not
And-
my fault they don't like her. There's probably a reason why they don't like her.
Probably.
Because she just hits people out of nowhere.
That could be the case.
Just
That could
like
be the
you.
case. Oh, I didn't hit you out of
Hold on.
nowhere. You wanted to fight.
You snuck attack me,
You asked to fight.
So,
and you didn't do a fair fight.
Faylene, can I just bring you to the side away from this? I want to ask you. So
Where
why
I
did
got-
the name Cosmo?
What?
Why?
Where are we going?
Why?
I'm gonna grab the dog. Wait. I'm gonna grab my dog.
Where are we going? Are we going on an adventure?
Yes,
Oh.
you,
Oh, yay.
me, and Zelf are heading back to the room and having water.
I'm going
Sorry,
to.
you're saying sorry.
We're going back
So-
to the room.
No, I just pulled Faylene aside and ordered this with us. I was like, so Faylene, why did the name Cosmo get us kicked out?
Who's
Who
Cosmo?
actually is Cosmo?
Who is
That's what I wanna
Cosmo?
know.
That's what I want to know. Are you copying me? Who copied me? I have fists. I have a bloody fist right now.
As she says that, you see what looks to be another House Evermore guild member. They tap her back, and you see the hand glow. And Faylene, as you're saying this, you start to feel the haze of alcohol clear up.
Oh, it just sobers me up.
The casted lesser restoration, and now you're patted on the back. As you look back and you see this person, what looks to be in House Evermore, they kind of drop whatever illusion they're holding. Are you gonna tell her or me? As you see what looks to be, 1 second. Sorry. I gotta get the appearance here.
I love that.
What?
Did you guys want cat butthole in my?
Cat butt.
You never described them, I think. So, I could go with this.
Who, me?
Yes. Okay. Cool.
I can. Oh, hang on. I can give you a character to describe.
Very quickly, please.
1 second. I'll send you a picture.
As they look at you, they go, we know about you guys. I know about you guys. Would you like to tell them?
What?
As you look back and you see the necklace that he's wearing has a very familiar symbol to what, as they're arguing in the background, Zara's symbol. And this person.
There you go. You can describe it.
Oh, okay. Like legit?
Just black instead of white clothing.
Okay. So you see in a black tunic shirt, almost looks like it's collared because he was wearing similar clothes to House Evermore. A pale-skinned male human with, do you mind if I go a little free roam with some things? Emerald green eyes. And what looks to be like silver blue, but mostly silver white hair that flows to the front, almost like mine, like almost a little bit longer. A longer mane in the top. And he's like, look, I know a lot. I've done my research on you guys. So, you might want to start talking, Faylene.
About Cosmo?
Yes.
All right, but can we do this back at the hotel, like back where we're staying and not here? So
Everyone already knows who she is. It's already been put out. Everyone knows she's back.
Yeah, the secret's out by now.
yeah, well, I still don't want to be here. I think it's safer for all of us if we went back, not in the guild building.
She does have a point.
I could get you guys back in. It just needs some time.
All right.
That's all.
I mean,
I mean, like, I don't know why everything's a secret with you guys. Like,
are we in
tell
like
us.
are there people around us?
No, it's about nighttime now. You guys are. It's dark. It's like quiet.
All right.
I mean, everyone but Faylene is still kind of plastered at this point.
I'm not sober. I don't drink.
Yeah.
That's right,
It's
you don't
over,
drink.
too.
Some people don't drink. Yeah. So,
All
what's you
right.
guys? All right. what are you saying?
Artemis, it's okay. It's all right.
Okay, it's up to you.
So, Cosmo is my old fighting name. You guys may or may not know this. I don't know if you've figured this out yet. I think, Core was kind of on the track of this, but about 15 years ago, I fought for the Valley of Elysium under the name Cosmo. And the reason I'm not with the Valley anymore is because I did something bad. I struck someone in the face, in the eyes, and I was banished. And I don't know if you remember what I've told you, but if someone is known to strike someone in the eyes, typically they're not welcome back to the pits. So I left. And then, along came you guys, and I've kind of been wanting to get back into fighting. However, I needed to do it in a different way. I needed a new name, and I needed to not be alone in it. So, team opportunity. Sounds good. I had a chance to reestablish myself. And that's pretty much the gist of it.
Why did you want to get back into fighting?
Because it's who I am. I'm a gladiator. It's what I've always known and what I've always done. So, Cosmo is a not very well received name around these parts. If you kind of listen carefully to some conversations around, you may even hear them talk about what has happened 15 years ago because it was so infamous. I have heard people whispering in alleyways and off to the side about, how, fighting styles are similar to Cosmo's. And I was pretty wary of that. So,
That explains why Wildem got us kicked out of the guild when he called you Cosmo.
yeah,
Oh, I got us kicked out, right?
you got us
'Cause she
kicked out of
couldn't
the
tell
guild.
me that.
Wildem got us kicked out.
Wildem absolutely got us kicked out.
Wildem got us
Like
kicked out.
nobody's questioning that. We all
And
I
so,
heard.
the guy, the figure goes, you guys, Wildem got you guys kicked out.
Wildem got us kicked out.
But, I forgot to introduce myself. And then, as you're arguing with, I almost said Maven, Wildem, Zara, you look behind you and you see him. And he's like,
Ansel, is that you?
hello. Yep.
What are you
All the
doing
way
here?
from Deostock. Covering your guys' ass.
I wouldn't
Hopefully
say
covering your guys'
ours.
ass
I would
more.
say his.
I
No
mean,
hours.
who's the one? Okay, Oreo. He looks. He goes, "Who's the one that suggested to shoot the fireball?" And he looks at Zara and kind of waves his hand over his face and looks very familiar to the cleric that you saw before in the fighting pits. And he kind of just does a little eyebrow shrug. As he looks, he goes,
I think you meant Zeph.
I mean, no.
When
Oh
you-
my god. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I was looking at Kevin.
Self,
I was looking at Kevin.
I was like,
I was
why
waiting
is
for
Kevin
Jake
not
to
have a
respond.
reaction to this?
I was waiting for Jake to respond.
I saw you do this. I thought I said to the right name. I saw you look back. I was like,
No, I
oh,
was checking on Such.
it was just bad timing. So, you see a familiar cleric when he puts his hand over his face from the fight pits. That
Yeah, I'm
told
like,
me-
oh yeah, I remember you.
hey, he looks at you again, and there he goes. Korshad knows you're in town, and he figured, we help you out.
Is Korshad here? You know?
He looks at you, goes, I can't really say the name. He gives that look. He's like, not out loud. he realized he said it out loud, and he's like, let's go somewhere. Where are you guys staying?
Where aren't we staying?
We were staying at the Grinner Hall.
He does that. The Grinners? It looks like you, Zara. He's like, the Grinners?
Critters. You know.
Oh, all
They
right.
helped us out.
Let's go over there then. As he tries to like rush you guys out of the building, he's like, let's go. And he walks as you guys begin to walk out of the building. I'd say it's a good place to take a break. So we'll take a pause, 10, 15 minutes, and we'll be right back. So
yeah, 1 second. Attack pause. All right, we'll be back.
we'll see you guys then. And we're back. Last we left off, the party subsequently got themselves kicked out of House Evermore after just having a drunken tussle and our very own Wildom outing one of our own party members. You guys are just leaving the Gilded Halls. You just walked out. It is about nighttime. It's nighttime. You guys are making your way back to the Golden Grin hideout?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, didn't Ansel want to take us somewhere else?
No, you guys.
He reluctantly is down to come.
Yeah, he's reluctantly coming with you guys to talk more about the situation. As Ansel, as you guys walk out in a group, Ansel kind of walks next to Zara. Golden Grinners? Really?
We had somebody in our party who happened to be a grinner. The two people in our party actually are grinners, and
As you see the NPC core, NPC Cassia just walking.
is Cassia also a grinner?
No, but they're just walking, saying NPCs.
Yeah, they're just walking. So yeah, they were like at first I was kind of like I kind of kept to myself, but then we got into some pretty bad fights, and they're reliable. So I'm not saying that I'm okay with the grinners or I'm like on good terms with them, but there's a select few, one of which is no longer with us, that I'm tight with. So
I mean, your adventures in Trostenwald are pretty epic.
yeah, the Trostenwald business was it was a fun but a rough time.
Yeah, so who knows? But we'll give you the rundown when we get back. But never thought that see the day we'd work with these people, huh?
You never know. It's crazy, right?
As you continue walking, Maven. Oh my god, I called you Maven.
I did it
Wildom.
too.
Yeah,
Maven, rest his soul.
Wildom, you're just got done arguing with Zara. You are fuming as you're leaving the building. What are you doing? After finding out the news on why Cosmo is not a name.
I guess I'm gonna try and I'm gonna grown up to them.
Bro, hit me again, I swear to God.
As Zara turns around, looks at you and says that.
I'm gonna grown up to them, and I'm gonna be like, I'm sorry I got us kicked out. I didn't think it was that big of a deal.
You didn't think?
Listen. It is what it is. You're the new guy. We just met a couple hours ago. There's no way you would have known. There's no way that Phelan would have told you. So it happened, and all we got to worry about is what to do from here.
Like,
Yeah,
please,
let's keep
take
moving
me in your
forward.
group, please. I need to get
we have
stronger.
We have other things to do outside of the pit. We'll live.
Trust me, from our little fight, I can tell that you need to get stronger, but I can also tell that you're going to be very useful. So I'm down to call a truce and to
No more stabbing me as I hold the wound.
maybe if you play your cards right.
I don't like getting struck from the back that much.
Listen, our team is very versatile, as you know. You could be the one striking someone in the back of the head one day.
And I just while they're having this conversation, I'm just restraining myself, don't fucking hit him again.
Yeah. You
Because
see the rate.
I'm
You see
furious.
the steam. You saw when she normally raged. Now, for some reason, you see the same steam that she gives off when she's raging, but she's not raging.
Mhm.
It's just heat and steam coming off of her.
Can
She's
you
looking
guys
at you.
keep me away from her?
That's probably a good idea for now.
For now, but at some point you will have to apologize to her.
She doesn't apologize to me for hitting me in my head.
Can I rip out and I grab him by the shirt?
Yeah,
She's gonna
for it.
hit me soon because I'm
Go for it.
I
Go
just
for it.
grab him by the shirt and I say, if you ever say that name again in this town, you will be feeling a lot more than a blackout. Do you understand me?
I mean, I think
Do you
everyone
understand
already
me?
knows.
Hey!
No, because everyone already knows. The secret's out. It doesn't
Anyway,
matter.
Ansel, what did you want to talk to us about?
Ansel's hiding behind a bush as next to Zara. Him and Zara are just hiding together.
Can I wind up a punch?
Go for it. Do what you need
Just-
to do.
Just like, do you understand me?
Well, then say you understand, please.
If
Just
it
say
is
we
that
want to
much
get over
you,
this.
I'll call you Willow, because I want to get stronger.
I have a bear. I want you to know that.
You know, have you guys
Emergency
ever had
food.
bear jerky?
Oh,
I heard it's really good.
I love bear jerky.
can I like
Bear
lunge at
jerky
him
is
again?
so
I
good.
like,
Yeah,
I like
you
the
see,
bird.
you see Ansel have something in his mouth going in his pocket.
I just like roar and I lunge at him. I don't know if anybody's gonna try and hold me back, but like,
No one's holding you back. Everyone's
holding
allowed
me
to decide.
back?
No one's is anyone holding
I
you
don't
back?
have charm person anymore, so.
perfect. Can I roll the hit?
Yeah, you're gonna hit him over it.
Oh yeah, that's the final straw.
Guys, please.
You're not raging. You're not
You can't
raging,
just
so
wanna
it's you
sleep.
plus 7.
We can't.
I'll do a reckless attack because I'm so
We
angry.
can't get kicked out
I'm
of the guild
going to
anymore,
get
so
in
whatever.
between the two of them and try to get Faline away from him.
So roll dexterity check as she rolls the hit. Because that's your strength against her dex. What'd you get and what did Mick get? Because Mick is rolling with advantage and plus 7.
Yeah. I mean, I rolled a 9. So is that a 9 plus
That with advantage?
with advantage? Yeah.
9 plus your strength?
But I also have a
Plus
5
strength
on a
and
hit,
plus the gauntlet.
which is a plus 7. So a 5, a 7.
Artemis
And then-
is Dex, right?
Yeah.
That's
What
a
did Artemis
19.
roll first?
That's a 19.
Artemis
then I have
got a
another
nat
5.
20 plus 4.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, you lost.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. What'd you get? 19 plus what? So you get hit. What's your armor class then?
I get hit.
No, Artemis gets hit because you're swinging.
Wait, no. No,
Because she went to go.
Phelan
She said she went to go jump in between the two of them
Oh,
as
that's right.
Phelan went to go punch.
No, she got a
Phelan-
9.7.
Yeah. So
Yeah, 16.
Phelan's gonna hit Artemis then instead of.
Yeah, I
roll.
rolled. It was a 9 plus a 7 plus a 10, I think.
Yeah.
And
So-
you told me to roll a dexterity
Check.
thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
I rolled a nat 20 plus 4,
Plus.
so I got 24.
24. And what did you get, Phelan? Add all your stuff
Um,
together because it's not 20. Not 22 don't count as an
Okay.
auto success.
So that
Oh.
is
She rolled above 19.
9 plus 10 plus 7 is
26.
26.
All right. So you try to edge between them. You get in front of her, but she still lands the shot. So you got in front
On
of
me
her.
or on him?
On him. If you got totally in front of him, you would have got hit instead. But because she rolled a 26 over your 24, it's a straight hit. So that's a hit on you, Matt. So that's more than enough
Yeah.
to hit you.
Yeah.
Strength, your unarmed attack plus a d6. So 4 plus a d6.
4 plus 6 is 6.
10.
6 points.
Six?
I rolled a
Oh, you
2.
got a 2. She got a 2.
6 points of bludgeoning damage as you see this whole sequence happen as you
Six.
see Phelan wind up a hit. Artemis tries to like intervene, but as she goes to stand in between, the fist still connects. So now you got punched in the gut essentially. Artemis is standing in between Phelan and you. And now what's happening? As you're punched in the stomach.
Artemis, say something.
I thought
to
we were
both of
done.
them.
Don't you
Can I try
ever
and
talk
persuade her
about
to
my bear
stop?
like that.
You could apologize. That's a good way to persuade her.
I already did apologize.
You threatened Fisky!
I'm making a joke. Come on, everyone loves.
A joke
Bear
while you're
jerky.
already on hot coals? Yeah,
A joke in
okay.
2021? Are you crazy?
Joke in 2021 BC.
Did someone
is
shit
crazy.
themselves? I kind of. It smells over here.
You just got punched in the stomach. Let's start with that.
Roll the
You're
shit
punched in the
yourself.
stomach, and you were just healed for 12. So that's essentially like you're on death's door. You felt the rib
Oh
crack.
yeah, I'm really weak.
You see blood come out when he punched him. When you punched him, Phelan, especially with your gauntlet, you saw blood come out of his helmet.
Good.
Can you stop? I just want to get stronger.
Anyway,
Can you
we
stop?
get back to the Grinner hideout?
This is on the way. This is walking now.
Yeah, I'm like, anyway,
Okay.
can we just get back on the road?
Well, we're
Okay,
all we're all
I'm
walking, and
gonna-
Wildem's just limping.
Yeah.
Artemis is
Can
holding
someone
his hand.
heal me? I'm hurting.
No,
No one
you don't
has
deserve to get
healed.
healed.
Ansel looks at you. He's like, I'm on her side, bud. She scares me.
No one has any heals. We all have to go to bed.
Yeah.
I'll just clean up your blood really quick. That's all I can do.
Prestidigitation.
Can you lick it?
Yeah.
You see the blood dissipate as he but you keep pouring blood because you don't realize he's pouring blood out of some. So it's a constant prestidigitation on the way back because it's pouring out because you're at 6 hit points, right?
She hit me for 6. Yeah, I'm at a 6.
Yeah, so he's bleeding pretty bad.
Yeah, I just want to.
You just see a blood trail
Get to the,
as you're
the
walking
hotel.
through.
Can we fast
Yeah, we
travel
have
to
to
the
get back
cruise?
to the
I'm sorry,
HQ.
Willow. Let's
Yeah.
call our truce now. I don't want to get hit anymore.
You can call a truce all that you want. I, on the other hand, will decide how I feel about you later.
All right.
Regardless of what she says, we'd be happy to have you.
Speak for yourselves.
You've proven yourself to be a great asset to our team.
You got the job. We'll send over the paperwork.
Let's go back to headquarters and
We'll process you in the
rooms
books.
and-
We'll get you a laptop, some monitors.
Just give us your routing and checking number so we can
sleep
direct
on it,
deposit.
and we'll talk about this tomorrow.
You'll have a meeting with the HRBP tomorrow.
So as you guys make your way back to the hideout, it's about 1 or 2 in the morning now, and it's pretty quiet. None of the grinders are really up. They knew you guys were gonna come in and out anyway, so no one's really gonna put in defenses. Ansel comes in. He's like, "Wow, it's pretty run down in here." As you see, as he looks around and you see it's a pretty simple hideout from what you guys remember. Nothing too fancy. Kind of almost looks like a college dorm common room. So it's nothing too crazy. Really simple furniture. The night is yours. So what do you guys want to do?
I need to.
Well, Ansel, what did you want to talk about?
Yeah, we also want to talk to Ansel.
All right. He
Do
walks
we
over
wanna
to
do
the.
that now, or do we want to do that in the morning?
I can do it.
Oh, let's talk about it now.
You guys can.
Okay.
You guys can go to sleep.
But
if
we
you
don't
want.
know if he's gonna leave.
Well, I know that Wildom needs to rest.
Yeah, I just go to bed, trying to heal up.
He's taking off his arm already, crying. He's like,
No, I keep on the armor so I don't get hit.
That's the equivalent of sleeping in jeans.
there's no. You find a room because you didn't come here at all. So you eventually find an empty room that you could crash in.
He kept knocking on people's doors and finding people sleeping.
Well, they keep the doors open that are not used. So all the rooms that aren't used are open. You guys make your way to the common room. You make your way to the common room, and Ansel sits down. He's just like, I mean, Zara, you've been on some adventures, huh?
You know me.
I figured you'd pick up on something as you kind of flash to all the times you saw some kind of symbol. He's
Listen,
like, we've been tracking you for a while. We thought eventually you meet up with us. I guess we have to find you.
Listen, I knew that you guys, that people were seeing me, but you know how we are. There's so many of us, and a bunch of different sects of the Myriad are out and about. I didn't know who was who. I didn't know who. I knew that someone was tracking us. I didn't know who, but at the same time, I am traveling with a group of 8 other people. There's a lot of shit we got going on.
I mean,
But it's nice to see.
I thought we were pretty obvious when Craig was at the bar with you.
Yeah, when Craig was at the bar with us. That's when I knew. But then we had to leave before I was even able to find out what the hell was going on.
I figured because I had to track you to the gentleman's. And even then, I saw your face. You looked like you saw a ghost. You flash to, as he flashes to every single scene. The cop, he goes, and then the pit stop. Really? There's better food.
I was drunk. The pit stop was great.
You went there before you were drunk.
Don't talk shit about the pit stop, okay? All right.
Whatever. Anyways, we got some more information about, you know who.
Is anyone else going to be there?
Who else is there?
Aren't we all there? Everyone.
Yeah,
decided
everyone's
to
there.
leave them?
Oh no! I'm talking to Ansel about the meeting.
Oh. Oh no, I was meant to give you the message, but I figured I'd do it in person.
Okay.
It seems there's some leads in the coast, and we're not entirely sure, but we know of a few people out there that could help you. As he kind of like is apprehensive, he goes, "It has to deal with hold on,
Doctor.
let me see." Did you whisper that out loud?
No. Just the kind of out of game.
Oh, because he whispers that.
Oh, okay.
There's more information out there about him. He might know more. The Rexington
coast?
meeting didn't go well. No one it ended as it would pretty bad.
I mean, yeah, given all of the different people going in there, all the different strong personalities meeting there in Rexentrum, I wouldn't expect it to go well.
You also notice when he's talking, he's really picking his words because he knows where he's at. So he's just like kind of hinting at you to pick up on names.
Yeah.
So he's just like, I can only say so much before I have to head back to Theostock, but make your way to the coast. I'll meet you guys there at some point. But I can help you get back into the guild, but it'll probably take a week. If you guys really want to get back in there.
Do what you can do. Me personally, I don't feel the urge to be a part of that guild. However, I do see the benefit of it. It's a good connection to have in order for us to, make extra money when we need it, get stronger, maybe get some good items out of it. So there's a few benefits, but like at the same time, even if we don't have that connection, I think we can find ways to make it work for us. But if you can find a way to get us back into it, by all means, do what you got to do. I trust you.
He looks at you. He's like, okay. Before I go, when he looks at Phaline, he's alive, by the way. And he goes, I'll keep in touch. And leaves.
Bye,
Kaimana? Oh, we miss him so much.
So the rest of the night is yours, as it is pretty late at night now. The muscle soreness, from all the fighting is kicking in.
Yeah,
You guys
I'm
are
going
coming
to
down
bed.
from drinking. Fisky's already asleep on the couch. So you guys are gonna go to bed.
I'm gonna attune to my dagger.
So that's gonna take an hour to focus. So you're gonna be waking up a little bit later than everyone. As you guys go through the night, it's pretty uneventful. Everyone hits a long rest.
Hey.
Moldham's like, finally.
Please, please.
Oh, it feels good having my spell slots again too.
For real. I feel like a new man. I feel so light.
Yeah.
Let me change the music.
The holes in Wildham's body just seal up. He looks at it. There's a scar from the hole, and then right next to it was a little marking that said Zara was here.
Oh my god. Trying to brand him.
It's had a tattoo below his belly button says Zara's property.
Good thing I have on armor, no one can see it.
It's on his lower back as a tramp stamp.
As the day comes on, the smell of breakfast catches your guys' attention to wake up. Everyone except Zara begins to eat breakfast, enjoy the morning, as the day is yours. What do you guys want to do?
I look at the group, and I just, I just want to apologize for last night. Sometimes, my anger gets the best of me. I just, I don't really like getting hit or stabbed, but you guys seem like good people, and you guys seem like you know a lot of people. I'm pretty much just from the reef. That's where I'm from. I was just wondering, do you guys know anyone or have any connections where I can get like some information about this dude Wild?
We
As-
are.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, we are tasked by this one gentleman, who may know some information. So if you help us with his quest, maybe he might be able to give you information. Just don't get on his bad side. He really doesn't like asking if he's sweaty.
Okay, I'll take note of that. And the gentleman seems like a good dude. I'm looking forward to meeting him.
From what you saw when Zelf said gentleman, he didn't say the gentleman. He said a gentleman.
Okay, I'm looking forward to meeting this gentleman.
Looking forward to working with you, because we're
Hell
definitely gonna
yeah.
need some help with his assignment later on.
Yo, I'm trying to spend some of this guap I got, you know, might get a new sword, some new armor, maybe some bling, you know what I'm saying? You guys trying to go?
Jared, this is the time when you make down the stairs because you spent that extra hour tuning.
Oh, good morning, everybody.
Good morrow.
Hey, sleepyhead.
Roll how you feeling?
You know, I actually feel really good right now. That wound kind of healed up. You know, I looked in you know, my bag and I have a bunch of gold. The day's going good. You know,
Yeah.
I just told everyone else I'm really sorry. You know, maybe we could have another tussle and like not you know, do the stabby stabs, you know, just you know, just to get stronger. But
I
yeah,
agree.
I'm cool with you guys.
We can. All right. How about this? We can train together. Again, I'm sorry for last night too. I was a little drunk. We can definitely train together, but when it comes to settling our differences, actual differences, let's relegate to rock paper scissors.
Oh, I'm really good at rock paper scissors. You don't want to challenge me to that.
He beats me in rock paper scissors. I get smited.
Let's go right now.
Rock, paper, scissors, he
Practice
punches you,
round.
and then he
Rock
smites.
paper scissors says boom.
Well, then, I'll
bet
look
you-
forward. I was gonna say I'll look forward to training with you, because I know nothing about weapons. So you seem to be pretty well versed in great swords, especially. If you can teach me a thing or two, that'll be great.
Yeah, I mean, like, you need some muscles, and, I'd like to pick up some spells from you. I know a little bit, but, what did you do? I forget what spell it was, but you just, like, shot right through that thing. I wanna pick up some spells like that.
Overtime.
You know, I'm not that smart, though.
Nobody
Okay.
comments on that.
Yeah. Everyone else just, even like the gritters that are eating breakfast, just continue to eat their food. Everyone's
They
just
do
like,
that. They do that fake whistle.
yeah.
Just like take a sip of my coffee.
You hear a loud sip of.
Let me just tell you guys though, I'm going shopping. I got all this money. I want some bling. I want a new sword. I want to shop it up. Just know, I'm really good at persuading people. I get the best prices around. So you guys go shopping with me if you want to get a good deal.
Why do you sound like some crazy like flea market dude that's trying to scam people?
Wait, do you have high persuasion?
He does.
I
He's got
have
charisma.
advantage on.
He's a charisma character.
Oh, nice. All right, we go shopping together.
I
Wait.
too am a charisma character, but I never ask for deals.
What do you
I've never had to
advantage
roll
on
for-
persuasion, Matt?
I get advantage on persuasion too.
Oh, with your
Is
beard.
that what the black dot is for?
Oh yeah, can I roll for the beard?
Oh yeah, go for it.
Okay, what are we rolling?
Wait. Is that on D&D Beyond? Is that what that?
No, that means your proficiency's added to it.
Oh, not on top of it. It's already
It's already added in. Yeah.
Okay. Never mind.
That also matters for me. Like when I go, who's proficient in this skill? I'm gonna tell you guys now.
Okay.
So what is the roll for
Okay, hold
beard?
on. Hold on.
Wait, what are you doing?
Roll a d10 and a d10 that looks like it has 10, 20, 30, 40 on it.
Okay.
That's my only
And-
D10.
The 10, 20, 30, 40 is going to be the tens digit, and the
it's
ones
not.
digit is that. So you add them together. Roll those two.
That's called
Okay.
percentile dice.
I know, that's what I'm getting at.
Okay, 60. That's a 6 or 66.
66%. It says. Oh, wait, no. I know the rolling. Okay. So, you got, like, what I got going on right now.
But no one can see it because it's not.
No, just for you. Just for you as you're
Okay.
cleaning up your stuff and
Damn.
getting ready for the morning.
Cool.
Okay. So you guys gonna go to the Penna Market?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to stop by the magic shop again. I forgot his name, but
Pumat Soul.
Matt Soul.
Pumat Soul. Yes. Yeah, I want to stop by his shop.
The
see what I can
invulnerable
afford
vagrant.
now.
Okay. So as you guys make your way through the Penna Market, it's a hustle and bustle of different stalls, foods. You see a line for the pit stop. You guys are like, oh, the pit stop. And then you guys walk away. You make your way to the familiar wooden and green design of the invulnerable vagrant. William, it's your first time in here. As you look to see in the store, there's it's a lot bigger inside. You notice the ceiling seems more or less like a night sky with some candles that are floating that are lighting up the place. You see this Furbolg, big dude. Let me get a description for him for you.
Does he know that Kaimana and Maven are dead?
He does not.
That's so sad.
Not yet. Yeah.
What you see is a 7-foot tall Furbolg with short, brown, bushy, curly hair. His body is covered in very fine grayish-brown fur. His nose resembles that of a cow or a bull. Matching the green and gold velvet that hung from his shop, you notice his figure is dressed in long, elegant robes of deep green and gold. You also see another figure, very similar in stature. This one's wearing thick leather gloves with runes around them, as well as what looks to be a leather band around his head with a large magnifying tool out in front of him. And he looks at you guys. He's like, "Well, hello! Hey, you guys are back. Welcome to the Invulnerable Vagrant. Who's this big fella over here?"
The name's Wildum. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
He's like, Pumat Soul. And he goes to reach, and you see his big mitten of a hand grab yours. And then you look behind him, and he goes, and that's also Pumat Soul. And you see him on the bookshelf, same kind of figure in the robes. And then he goes, and that's also Pumat Soul. And you see the one behind the counter with the leather gloves. And he's like, I'm Pumat Prime. Hello. And then you hear from the back, he goes, I am also Pumat Soul. And you're like, what? And you see him peek around the corner, waves.
Whoa. So they're all you.
No,
But they're all Pumat Soul.
I'm Pumat Soul. And you hear them go, I'm Pumat Soul.
Is this a riddle?
I get it. So what
He
are
looks
you
at-
doing here?
He looks at, as Wildom's looking at the two Pumats, you see the other one on the bookshelf look at you guys and just wink. What can I bring you guys in for today?
I'm looking for I just want to, shop around. I like my jewelry, and I point at the amulet.
Browsing.
I take out the sword. I'm like, I like big swords.
We have a
I'm hoping
library.
to get a shield, but
Not that kind of store.
Are we in a
and,
library?
whatever they want too.
Well, what
And
we
I-
offer, he goes, we offer items of the arcane variety. As you look around, you see numerous books, bottles, scrolls, some weapons that seem to be in the back of the room. And then you look up, and you see what seems to be just a design of like some weird dragon-looking thing. It's just more decoration. But then behind
Well,
that, you
walks
see
out.
more books and shelves with bottles. It's just like, we offer arcane variety of things. We do offer to enchant some items that cost a kind of a fee up front, and then a fee when it's over. Anything in particular you're looking for?
You know, I think Zelvin over here wanted to shop. I don't really know the store. I want to just see what he gets and.
Okay.
I want my heat.
But,
Okay.
you know.
So what are you looking for?
Yeah, so I know I asked you about staffs before, and you had a fire resistant staff last time I was here. I never asked you if you had any robes or if you had any enchantments for my trench coat here to help me with casting spells, make them land more, or maybe do a little more damage. I don't know. What do you got?
He looks at you. He's looking at his catalog. And give me 1 second as I look. Okay. Let's see what we got over here. Looking for a staff?
Either a staff or an enchantment for my trench coat, or just a robe in general. That'll help me with like spell hit DC or spell fire damage. Either or.
That wouldn't work. He's looking. 1 second.
Take your time, Pumat. We're not in a rush.
1
As
second.
Pumat's looking, Pumat's like, Pumat is looking.
Not for sorcerer. Okay.
Pumat's still searching. Please wait.
Not for
Give me the wand, that'll help
sorcerers.
you.
Not for sorcerers. Hold on.
Pumat's starting to worry.
A lot.
Maybe even a charisma item? Just to throw that out there.
Pumat's starting to think you should try Shop Down Street.
Here's one.
Okay.
You see,
This cookie.
oh no, we're not gonna do that one.
You eat.
And it gives you half a
If it's silver powered, I don't mind, really. I don't.
Pumat really think you in wrong store.
That's looking for something really fair.
The man think you're looking for too much.
Pumat think you too needy.
Actually, no, let's just go on this one. All right. So he pulls out a wand. It seems to be
I'm tearing.
a more or less like I should get the description here. Boop-a-doo, boop, 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 boop. Okay. So what you see is within this like dark brown, almost I don't know what kind of wood that is. So
Dark wood.
we'll say walnut, because that's the closest box of reference I have. A walnut-looking box. When he opens it, it has a golden inlay inside of it. And when he pulls the wand out, it almost looks like it looks exactly like this. I'm going to just send you the image in here
Okay.
in the chat. That. It has a rounded bottom to it, almost like with an amber coating inlay that stretches out into a tip. I'm trying not to make dick jokes in my head while I'm describing the wand, so
Too late.
he looks at you and goes, this has a type of magic that allows you to detect enemies up to a certain distance. It could sense the presence of hostile creatures that could be on any plane. They can either be disguised or hidden, as well as in plain sight. It has about, a few 5 to 6 charges a day, and it works as long as you're holding it. And you see him when he holds it. You see the bottom of the one where it's like amber gold. He waves it. He points at you guys, and it glows white. He goes, "White means friendly. It usually glows about a dark dark red purple when there's a hostile around you.
Oh, the Frienderful wand.
Mhm.
Frienderful.
Then he pulls out another wand. Scoozy. Not the burp. This one. Hold on. Oh no, it's not that fun. This one has a very limited amount of charges of it. It has currently has 4 charges. You can roll up to 4. Let me show you as he walks to the back. Takes you to the back, and you see what seems to be like an open area, like almost like a backyard to the house. He points the wand, and you just see a bead fly out and explode. Shoots fireballs, but only gets 1d4 DM to player 1d4 charges per day. So that was only 3. You can use a charge to cast. Hold on. While holding, you can cast one action to expend 1 or more of its charges to cast Fireball with a DC save of 14. For 1 charge, you could cast it the 3rd level version. You can increase the spell slot up to 3, so you can go up 3 levels. But once if you expend the wand's last charge, roll a d20. On a 5 or below, it crumbles and is destroyed.
A 5 or below of what? I'm sorry.
A d20.
Okay.
If you expand the last charge, so if you use all the charges up, you have to roll a d20, and on a 5 or below, it crumbles. So he looks at you. That's me explaining it. Matt looks at you and goes, "It's a pretty powerful wand, but comes at a price. Very finicky in design."
How much is that price?
It could disintegrate on its own if you don't use it. If you use it too much. But if you're talking monetarily, how much gold do you have?
50 gold.
690.
68.90.
Yeah, I have 50 gold. I have 690.
690.
No, 6900.
Okay.
You 50 gold.
I have 690. I converted to platinum. I forgot.
All right, 690 platinum. Okay, there you go. It's gonna cost you about
590.
no.
Mhm.
Because the wand's pretty finicky, actually. So, you have to attune to it. So you gotta keep track of your attunement slots. It's gonna cost. Let me see the price here. Where to do this?
Just wondering as a out of game question.
Yeah.
Can you unattune to something?
Yeah,
Okay.
you just can't use the item. You take an hour, so it's a short rest.
Okay.
Oh shit. Okay. I'm not even joking. They say common items are worth 100, uncommon ones are 500, and rares are worth 5,000. Very rare worth 50,000. Legendaries are 500,000.
Wow.
Okay, so we'll put that at about 3,000 gold pieces.
3,000.
Can you do better?
That's the
Is that how
persuasion.
you're persuading?
Can you do any better?
Well,
That's how people in real life persuade, actually.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm not paying that.
Oh, you can
It's-
do better.
We're already
Okay.
dropping the price
Wilden breaks
down
out the
because
Indian
of
accent.
you.
Yeah.
The price. He looks like the price is already dropped down because it was used. The full price
Okay.
would be, and you see the full price in the tag as he lets you look at it, is actually about 5,000 gold.
Mm. So minus
Now, what if
2,000
I-
gold.
Buy something here too. Would you, give us a little combo deal?
What are you looking to buy?
I
Number
want a
one.
great sword.
Roast beef.
Don't have those here.
We
No
have
great
enchanted
swords?
weapon. We can enchant your weapons. We have enchanted armor. We can put enchantment on your stuff, but that'll cost a lot too because of labor, taxes. You know, we have special arrows if you guys are looking for arrows.
Any rings?
Rings. There's a bunch of. You see a bunch of rings around.
Okay.
I
I
will-
want
hold
some. I want some bling. And
Okay. You're
what
looking
can
for.
you do with the sword?
Hold on, Miss Needy. Relax. So we'll limit you to these. These are lame. It's like the same kind of enchantment every time. So let's do those two. Okay. He looks at you and he's like, what's this one do? Nothing. All right. This ring, and he shows you like almost like a sapphire-looking ring. Allows you to walk on water.
Huh.
That's gonna cost you about 800 gold,
You know,
and you have to attune to it.
I look at him. I look at Zelvin. I'm like, do you think we'll ever need to walk on water?
I think maybe like 1 or 2 situations, if that. But I don't think we'll really. I don't know how useful that would really be, but I can see its uses though.
Okay. You know, I'll just get that for now, and then
I could see it being useful for you, Wilden. Because
Okay.
you're looking for fighting wild, right? Well, maybe you'll wind up by water when you find him, so maybe it'll be helpful.
He looks at Pumatso. Looks at you, Artemis. He's like, Artemis, we do have some new arrows if you're interested.
Ooh.
As you can see the bow on your back. He shows you this arrow. It's golden tipped arrowhead. What looks to be a glass center in the middle. As you inspect it, the arrowhead is attached. So the entire arrowhead's made of what looks to be gold, but you can tell it's not really gold. The feathers on it seem more sleek. They're blue. And for a photo, I'll look at the name. That's what it looks like. And he goes, when shot, the glass center will shatter and could potentially prevent your enemies from seeing for a short period of time.
How much are those?
These are a little bit more pricey because we have to make them, you know, supplies. They're about 250 each. If you get a bundle of 5, I will say bundle of 5, bundle of 10. We'll say 5, 10, wait.
Don't break it.
We'll say it's for 750 for the bundle of 10.
Okay.
Also, Core needs to buy potions, guys. So, let you know. No, I forgot to mention that.
Does he have potions here, or don't
He doesn't.
go to
Does not.
apothecary? Yeah, we
Use
have
all
to-
No,
his
he-
greater potions.
He needs potions, but Pumat doesn't sell potions here. Healing
yeah,
potions
no,
here.
it's not here.
750 for 10.
All right, I might want to do a batch of 20 of those. But let me also ask you, how How much would it be to get a specific enchantment put onto my cloak?
Depends on the enchantment.
I'm looking for higher AC.
Oh, more of a armor enchantment, right?
An armor
Protection?
buff, yeah.
Uh,
An armor buff, yeah.
It's gonna take some time. That takes a couple days. You won't be able to have the cloak back for another week. It'll give you a plus. What's your AC?
15.
I'll give you a +2 for close to 4,000 gold.
Okay. A week is too long without this.
You could do a. He looks like we could do a +1 enchantment. That'll be 2,000 gold, but that'll be 3 days. Not 3 days, half of that, so 4 days.
Yeah,
But
no,
once the
that-
enchantment's on there, we can't take it off.
Yeah, that'll be too long right now. I can't part with it just yet for that long.
Well, if you want to come back, we'll be glad to put the enchantment on.
Yeah. I'll keep it in mind, but I'll do 2 batches for 1,500.
Okay.
And then
I'll send you the card in a second.
Okay.
So, it's called a sandstorm arrow. When you hit a creature with one of these arrows, it releases a puff of sand, forcing the target to make a DC 12 dexterity save, or be blind until the end of its next turn.
Okay.
If you roll a nat 20 with the arrow, it automatically fails to save. Creatures
Okay.
without eyes aren't affected by this.
Now, would I be able to bundle this with his wand? Or no? Okay, I didn't think so. Alright, so I'll do 1,500, right? Yeah, I think that's the right math.
Well, it's for
750.
10. So two bundles of 10.
Yes,
They're
750.
215 arrow, wait, so I underpriced them. The first 10, we'll say. But I really underpriced them. The first 10 are 750. The next 10 are so let's combine those. The next 10 would be about 1,000.
Okay, then I'll just get the 10 then.
Okay. And then I'm gonna put the card in the chat. You just save it to your character sheet.
Yep.
And then looks at you too, Zara. Are you interested in any other arrows? As he points to the sand arrow, and then you see this other one too. He points to Artemis. It looks like this. It has like an aura, a blue aura around it. You notice it's glowing. When he picks it up, it's like I can't see it. I'll send in the chat. Hold on. Let me see if I do this way. It's essentially glowing as he's holding it. And he goes, when this is launched, it's a magic arrow that emits a really high pitched sound. You see him snap his fingers, and it just, the sonic screech goes across for a couple seconds, forcing you guys to cover your ears. He's like, it's an ear splitter arrow. This is more pricier, as you'll see, guys, because this is really hard to make. Are you interested, Zara?
Is the arrow?
I can read the details. We want the actual details
I see it. I'm on the Instagram page.
of what?
Mage Armor.
You're looking at the.
What? I showed the thing. What do you mean? Just
Yeah.
reading it.
So
Is it? It's a one-time use thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does it? So does it do anything beside like what happens? Like with the screeching, like what? How does that?
The high pitch
I
frequency.
didn't like read it. I didn't like read it. I don't know how much of it.
Hit or miss, it makes a painful screech for a minute. Each creature that begins its turn within 5 feet of the arrow must make a DC 16 saving throw, or Constitution save, or take 3d8 thunder damage, or half as much on a success. Creatures made of inorganic material like stone or crystal have disadvantage. If the arrows hit a creature, the radius moves with the creature unless it uses an action to remove the arrow. A creature within 5 feet of the arrow can cause an action to break it, ending the effect early. Once it has been used this way, it becomes non-magical.
How much are they? How many do you have?
We have about 5, costing at 2,000 each.
It's a big yikes.
Yeah, these are hard to make.
Hell, there's only 5 of them. I'll take one of them.
Alright. Mark it. I'll send the card. Would you like one, Artemis?
No, thank you.
Anyone else looking? Are you buying the one?
Yeah, I'm still torn between detect enemies and fireball, but I think I'll pick fireball.
Okay. Oh, how much did I say it was? Like
3,000.
1,000. Okay. So you're gonna write this down. I need you to note this because I modified it. All right, Kev. You ready?
Give me 1 sec. Shit. Give me 2 seconds. I hit the wrong button. Come on. Okay, notes. Other. Okay, I'm ready.
Wand of Fireball. Ready? Has 3 charges right now. Regains 1d4 plus 1 charges every day. Expended charges, so it has a max of 4. So put max of 4 charges, regains 1d4 plus 1 charges per day. Once the last charge is used, roll a d20. On a 1, the 1 crumbles to ash. Not 1, my bad. On a 5 or below, the 1 crumbles up to ash and disappears.
Okay. And I don't have 3rd level spell slots yet.
No,
But
that's
can I
that's
use it?
that's an action to use the wand.
Okay.
Magic's only limited to the item, so
So
you can't
if
use
I
the spell in
wanted-
the bottle into that. Like you can't combine items.
okay. Can I use like multiple charges?
Yeah, it increases up the spell slot per charge. So pull up the fireball spell on Google, and it'll show you up to. It starts at 3rd level, so 4th, 5th, 6th, up to 6th level. But then after that, you have to roll a d20.
Okay, cool. Actually, Wand of Fireball is actually already an item.
Yeah,
in-
I modified it. I modified it.
Okay. Okay, so I'll just keep it in my notes and I'll just keep track manually.
Yeah.
But it's in my notes in D&D Beyond if you want to check what I wrote.
Oh, you're good. I trust you wrote it right. Okay. Anyone else looking for items?
Yeah, Puman, I'm looking for an enchantment on my cloak here.
Okay. What specific enchantment are you looking for?
A disguise.
Guys. Let me see if I can find one for you. Hold on.
That's smart.
I'm looking for goblin.
Let me see if I got one for you over here. I have an idea. Okay. So it's gonna cost a lot as well. It'll allow you to cast the disguise self. Essentially, what it'll let you do, Mick, is allow you while wearing the cloak and attuned to it, cast the disguise self spell. up
Okay.
to 2 times per day.
All right.
All right. It's gonna cost about 4,000 gold, and take about a week.
Umar, I would be very, very interested in this cloak. However, I would like it a little bit on the cheaper end. Now, how about I help you with a trade along the way?
If you guys finish that favor, I can talk about cutting down the price for you.
How about something else?
As in,
Are you a fan of the Glory Pits? Do you visit
no,
them often?
actually, I think they're barbaric.
Well, good thing for me, I'm a barbarian.
Okay.
How about I tell you, I can get you a fairly decent item from these Glory Pit people.
What item?
An enchanted sword. Are you familiar with the fighter Saffron?
Yes, actually, she comes in here a lot
Does
and
she?
is very bitchy.
Does she? Oh.
Let's talk about.
Let's talk about that. And you know the weapon that she uses, right?
I don't follow the pits, but she comes in with some kind of shield on her shoulder.
Yes. So, Saffron, as well as the shield, uses a flame-edged sword. And she uses this in not the greatest way. She uses it a lot in nasty, dirty, underhanded fights. Right?
Okay.
What if I told you that in either a price cut or exchange for this cloak, I can get you that sword. Even the shield. If the price
Make
is
a
right.
persuasion check.
Not a price for an even trade. Spend no money. Matt didn't hear that.
That sword sounds crazy good though.
Keep
Yeah,
the
why
sword.
wouldn't we just keep that
What
sword?
do you get for your persuasion check?
Do you really want to know?
Yes, I need to know. Matt looks like...
I thought it was a good idea. I thought I was being clever.
Matt looks at you. Sounds like a very, very interesting weapon. But again, I could care less about the fight pits, actually.
It's not about the fight pits,
So-
it's about the weapon.
As I enchant weapons, I really don't make them.
All
Or
right.
even use them. As you see him kind of like just do prestidigitation, you see like sparks. Like, I don't need weapons.
All right. Well, once we finish this job for you, what would the price cut look like?
2,000 gold.
I could do 2,000.
Is that not the price you said it was?
No, he said it was 4,000.
Oh.
And you guys still get that bag of holding too. That you can now buy.
Every time you say bag of holding, I think bagoon.
I know, me too.
But we
You
have
get the
a
bag of holding.
So, Pumet, if we get if we complete the job for you, would you be able to give us some gold back in for the items that we just bought for today?
No.
Do we get a
Okay.
rewards card?
Do I
Get
get
the
a
bag of
loyalty
holding.
card? Do I
You
get
see
a
his
free
bag
spin
of holding.
at David
and-
Buster's?
Aileen is asking for a price cut. So a lot of money I'm losing out here.
You're not losing out. Who met?
It's Puma.
Who am I saying that?
Oh. They sound the same.
I'm Puma. I can't do voices. I'm not Chris.
Oh, Chris.
So you do price cuts for failing, but no
Right.
price cuts for doing the job?
What about your tits? Maybe he'll do.
You got a bag of holding. You bought the stuff. I mean, what more can I give you? The bag's already worth 5,000. The cloak's already worth 4.
I'm gonna like
Major
kind of
discount.
turn to the group and be like, listen, guys, if we get this cloak, do you realize that this will help us not only here in Zadash, but we could use this to sneak in and infiltrate other places. We can use it to, you know, disguise ourselves whenever we need to.
I can already do that.
So, do you guys want to tackle the mission tonight then? Get you your
Yeah.
price cut?
I'm down for it.
Yeah.
Sooner the better.
Yeah, let's do it.
We don't have anything. When did the gentleman? When did he want to get that job done again? I really can't remember. I didn't write
There
it
was no
down.
timeline.
Oh, okay.
No timeline.
No timeline.
Plus,
Okay.
Plus Cassie's on top of that, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
we can pivot.
Can't do it without
Yeah, we'll have to wait for these two guys that are walking with us to not be robots anymore.
I just see them just doing walking into the wall. So
We'll have to wait for them anyway. But yeah, I'm done to do it tonight.
okay. As you guys, any other business you want to attend to while you're here?
In
I'll go-
Umet
I'll-
or in the Pentamarket?
That's a market.
I know Core wants to buy potions, but it'll be weird spending his money for it.
He told me to. No, he messaged me.
Okay. Oh, okay,
Alright,
okay.
So can we have you handle that then? As
I just need you guys to write down the Anyone else want potions before I just?
Yeah,
auto-
I'll get like a potion or two.
How's everyone's
Yeah.
potion system? 'Cause
I
we
have
all-
no-
I have 0 potions.
Okay,
I have
so
0 as well.
the apothecary. Okay. We're not gonna. I'm not gonna RP this. So who needs potions?
I did a transition for that.
I'd like 3 potions.
Of greater, regular. So I'll give you an inventory. How about that? And then we'll divvy it up from
Okay.
there. So I will roll a certain amount of dice for each, and we'll talk about it. Okay.
Okay.
So this D8 is gonna represent lessers. This D6 is gonna be greater, and this D4 is gonna be superior.
Wait,
Okay.
why can't we ever like if we have like a superior potion, why can't we just like drink a fourth?
It's all or nothing.
Aw.
Yeah, that's just
Because then isn't that just a lesser?
Exactly.
If you want to do that, then fine, but then you don't get the full benefit of a greater. You'd get. I would literally make it like a 1d4 plus 1. Let's just get a bunch of those instead of one big one,
Yeah.
because they do cost a lot of money.
But like, can I like sip the superior and then like put the rest of it and save it for later?
It's like you take like say this Corona is a potion, like this would be from here to here would be a sip.
Yeah, but
So
then
you
do
only
I-
get like
but-
2 uses.
But then, yeah, but as long as I can save the rest for, you know what I mean? Like, I don't
We're
know.
not we don't sip potions. We're not getting that detailed here.
We're
That's like
limited.
can I pump like 1 point of healing for my cure wounds? It's like
Yeah, but there's no point for me to buy a superior potion if that's all that's left. I'm just not gonna buy a potion.
I'm just gonna roll. Well, we're just rolling a d4. Okay. So I rolled an
My
8,
bad.
2, and a 4. So you got 8 lessers, 2 greaters, and 4 superiors.
Okay.
So are you guys buying the whole stock out, or are you buying just separate?
I will take the 2 graders.
We'll buy the whole thing.
I don't need superiors. I'll take the graders.
Divvy it.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna go over this. So
How much does a superior heal?
hold on.
And we gotta make sure we get some for core.
Core specifically wanted potions. So
Yeah, we're gonna divvy it up.
okay.
Yep.
So a regular healing potion does 2d4 plus 2. Greater healing does 4d4 plus 4. Superior does 8d4 plus 8.
Wow.
So the 2 graders, Jake, for you, are going to be 200 gold.
Total.
How much are the superior?
Call it.
1,000 each.
How many are there?
There are 4.
There are 8
I'll
lessers. How much are they?
They are about
50.
50. It'd be 50.
Okay, I'll take 1 superior and then I guess 2 lesser.
So that'd be 1,100 from you.
adding it to my inventory.
So hold on, I'm doing this for my tracking too. So you took two lesser and one superior, so we have 6 lessers and 3 superiors. Cody's probably gonna want to take. I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna call him. Hold on.
Yeah,
Hey, will you
We don't
walk
wanna
to the
assume.
store?
Yeah. Call Cody.
I mean, I'll do 1 superior and 2 lesser,
Okay,
I was
but
gonna
I'll
take
wait
like
to
4
see what he
lessers.
wants first.
What do you want from the potion store?
I might take 3 lessers.
Leave Cody with 1 and 1.
Okay, so 3 lessers, 150, and you say it took 2, so there's 1 lesser left and 3 superiors.
Oh, there's 3 superiors.
No, did you take 2 superiors? Sorry, because Age of Op. One.
Your call has
So Cody's gonna take. We're gonna note Cody got a superior, and so did Mora. Until unless spoken, they got 1 more lesser. Who wants the last lesser?
I'll take the last lesser. Fuck it.
So 50.
Do you not want it?
What?
The last lesser?
I already have one.
You won? Okay.
Alright, so everyone got their potions divvied up.
For whatever reason.
Everyone, I notate because I don't think they have superior healing potions. That is 8d4 plus 4 plus 8. 8d4 plus 8. If you have a superior, it's 8d4 plus 8.
Anybody talk
If you have a
to me?
greater, it's 4d4 plus 4. And if you have a regular, a lesser, is 2d4 plus 2.
Can't find any potions.
Lesser
with healing
2d4
Yeah,
plus
just
2.
write it down. Type it in because it's hard to find. You're not gonna find greater.
on it. I found superior.
I couldn't find lesser, so
Just type it out. Type it out how much you got.
2d4 plus 4. You said for
Yep.
lesser.
I found the potion of healing superior, but not the potion of healing of greater.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Oh no, I
lesser
did find it. I did
potion
find
is just
it.
a
kidding.
regular potion. If it's 2d4 plus.
Yeah. This is a
Yeah,
regular.
if you go to
Yeah.
manage equipment and click on the potion type, you'll find all of them.
Yeah.
So I found the potion of healing.
Hey, Cody.
What's up?
Very, very dumb question. Sorry, I know you're busy.
No, it's all good. What's up?
For the potions, we're on stream, by the way. For the potions, for the healing potions you wanted, right? There, first we have what got left because I rolled a couple dice, and Jake bought out all the graders, so we had 3 lessers and 2 superiors. So it's okay to assume you and Mora would have bought 1 superior each.
I'll buy them all.
No, but everyone bought. Superior's 1,000. Yes.
We have like 6. Right?
Yes. So would you want to hold both of them because there's only 2 left by the time we got to you and Mora. So
Okay, yeah,
1
just,
each. 1 each.
No, well, just let me
Sorry.
Is the stream still okay? Is the stream still okay? Because I left and came back.
Yeah, it's good. Should be.
4 potions.
6,000.
I hope I don't get downed.
6,000.
how many dice does the superior heal?
8d4 plus 8.
8 plus 8.
Everyone in the chat just went, "Shit."
I'll buy both.
You'll get both?
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
buy both, and then I'll get all the healing potions that are left.
All right, so that's about 2,200 for you then. Okay.
Oh, 1 sec. Do you want a healing potion?
You want a potion?
What about your gold, Moira?
All right, so then so you're gonna have 2,000 off yours, and she's gonna have 200 off hers.
200 off of you, and then 2,000 off of me.
Or something like that.
What on 1,100 off of both?
I mathed wrong. Well, I'll adjust it when we see you guys.
You know what? Let me just sticky note it.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Bye. Thank you.
How's the party doing?
You'll see.
We're all dead.
Good.
Okay.
Confirmed
bye.
he's not watching the.
It was 2,100, not 22, right?
Yeah, it
Because
was
it was like
21.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll fix it when I see him.
I'm gonna
So,
cut
yeah.
it in half for both. Unless Cody's okay with that.
No, Cody wanted the superiors and Mara wanted the lessers.
Oh.
Okay, cool.
All right, so that's all settled.
Perfect.
All right. Any other business in the Penta Market, y'all?
Blacksmith
Armory.
or weapon shop.
Yeah, blacksmith. There's a blacksmith. Arrow refills. I think I told you guys it's about 10 gold for 20, right? They're pretty cheap.
Something like that. Wait, no.
Yeah.
It was no, it was
no. It was 5
1
gold. For 1 gold for 20.
yeah, it was
For
1 gold for
20
20.
20 normal arrows.
Normal, yeah.
Yep, 1 gold for 20.
And then like 5 gold for like a crazy arrow.
This one seems to be sold out of all the crazy arrows.
That's fine. I didn't really use many like normal arrows in the last fight.
Okay. So if you need arrow refills, just annotate. Let me know how much gold you're spending.
I don't.
Nick, quick question. Do I have to attune to this wand?
Yes.
Okay.
Is there anything
Alright,
for
I'm gonna
battle
get 40 arrows, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna get
2 gold.
2 gold.
Battle axes? Are you looking for a specific battle axe, enchanted battle axe, or just a regular battle axe?
I guess just a regular one, unless there's any other cool ones.
There's some pretty cool ones here.
Okay.
What you see for this one is it's now throw items at y'all. Fun. Where is my items? Okay, so you see what looks to be an enchanted axe this time around. It looks almost like a black serrated, like braided handle with 2 blades in the middle with like a blue gem. Does it have? Oh no, never mind. I'm not subscribed to your Patreon. Sorry, no support. No support for you.
Sport?
Sorry,
No.
I'm not subscribing to your Patreon for a weapon.
Subscribe to my Patreon for this weapon that I made up.
I have a question about weapons once you're done shopping.
Yes.
I might just get another battle axe. It does.
What you see are some general like enchanted weapons that are +1, +2 would essentially be to hit. Those axes. Come on. An enchanted axe would go around 100 gold. A simple enchantment that just lets you hit harder. If you're looking for a specialty weapon, you see what looks to be let me see, sorry, give me 1 second.
Okay.
Trying to find you something cool. The thing with axes is a lot of players don't really pick up an axe, so I'm like, oh.
But it's a bludgeoning weapon.
Here's
Yeah,
a bat with nails on it.
Yeah.
essentially,
good-
right?
Bludgeoning thing.
Here's a police baton.
Okay. When we look at axes here,
That's my specialty.
no, that's too grim. You see mostly long swords. The one axe you see seems to be lighter than the regular, so it seems more like a tomahawk-esque.
Are there? Well, okay. I'm not like completely like sold on a battle axe. If there's any other like cool bludgeoning weapons, I guess.
Oh, you see one that kind of sticks out.
What is it?
It's a great battle axe.
A great battle axe?
It's bigger. It has a purple staff on the bottom. It seems to be wrapped in like purple leather that stems up, and you see the 2 edges seem to be of butterfly wings
Ooh.
that are purple and blue that fan out. You pick it up, and it's incredibly light. You thought it'd be heavier. You pick it up, you're like, whoa, like you're bracing yourself. If the blacksmith lets you know, this came from Rexentrum. It's a new blacksmith out there trading around to see if people like her weapon designs.
So does that mean it's cheaper?
It means it's newer. Come here.
But does that mean it's
Japanese
cheaper?
dog. It does not mean it's cheaper. It's uncommon. As an action, when you hold this, you could speak his command word to gain a flying speed of up to 10 feet for up to a minute. For the duration of the effect, you must be holding onto the handle with the battle axe with both hands. Ending the effect early or letting go will drop you. If you're midair, whenever this effect ends, you fall. You fall. And you can be thrown up to 20 to 60 feet, and it looks like this.
That's pretty. So can I use it while it's flying me?
Essentially, yeah.
Okay, what's the damage on it?
The regular battle axe damage.
Which is?
Wouldn't you like
I
to
don't
know,
have a
nerd?
battle axe. That's why I'm looking for a battle axe.
Let me see.
Great club and a warhammer. I don't have a battle axe.
So it's a great. We'll call it a great axe.
Let's see if it's better than my stuff.
Oh my god! Can you please show me what it does? 1d8 slashing or 1d10 with two hands.
No pluses?
No pluses.
Well,
it's gonna add your strength. So the base dice damage you're rolling is 1d8 or 1d10. Then you add your modifiers.
Yeah, but I already got a modifier. And I already have my warhammer that does that. I don't really need to go up in the air. Yeah, nothing's really. I'd rather get one of my own weapons enchanted.
Okay then. Anybody else?
Go
You
ahead.
want to go first, Sarah?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I just want a big sword,
Don't we all?
a great sword.
A greatsword.
I'm gonna watch that.
All right. So cost of them
My face is.
start at 50. They're 2d6 slashing damage. To get a +1 greatsword, it'll be 150 gold. To get a special greatsword that I'm gonna look up for you. No, that's way too strong. Not that one. Let's say. One second. Sorry. Sorry. Just looking for a weapon for you that you might like.
Oh, Matt is still looking.
All right, this one is really expensive, but what it allows you to do as you look at him, as he points the sword itself, the blade looks like this, right? And as he points it, you see electricity crackle around it and shoot out in a beam. Goes up to about 30 feet, it looks like. And you hear a loud as he hits it. You could use an action. It's called Whirlwind Strike. If you have the feature that allows you to make multiple attacks, which you will eventually, you can use your action to expend all of your attacks, making a special Whirlwind Strike with the sword. When you use this effect, all creatures within 5 feet of you must make a dexterity saving throw, which is 8 plus proficiency plus strength or dexterity. On a failure, the creature takes slashing damage equal to 1d10 times the number of attacks you have spent this action. So it'll be 1d10
Wow.
times 2. And is pushed back 5 feet. On a successful save, the creature takes half of the damage and isn't pushed. And you get a +2 to attack and damage rolls with this magic weapon. This is going to cost you about 3,500 gold.
3,500.
Mm-hmm.
You think that you can do 3,000?
Unfortunately, since it's such a rare enchantment, we can't lower the price. So that's supposed to 14.
Okay, yeah, that's a really cool sword. I'll take it.
Okay. You're gonna take it?
Yeah.
Give enough 3,500.
I had I had quite a bit.
Okay, so I'll send you the card right now.
Cool. Damn.
It's gonna be in the chat. Just keep an eye on the cards that I send, so we can keep track of your weapons, right, guys? Because you have a lot of money, so we're gonna see a lot of things in the chat now. Okay. Who is next?
Do you have any either? I'm looking for like stronger weapons, either for weapons that either do bludgeoning damage or weapons that are like finesse type weapons, or ideally a finesse bludgeoning weapon.
There's no such thing as a finesse bludgeoning weapon.
I didn't think so.
Okay.
Well, I mean, because my thing is like in my last fight, like there's times where like a finesse weapon would benefit me, or weapons that do bludgeoning would benefit me, and I really didn't have options for it.
Rogues generally use finesse weapons, so you wouldn't be able to even, because bludgeoning uses strength to use.
Yeah.
Majority of the time, so like it wouldn't even be beneficial for you to get a bludgeoning weapon.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay.
And like,
right.
and usually creatures that have resistance to bludgeoning usually have resistance to piercing, and vice versa. So like it doesn't.
Okay. Yeah. So never mind then. I'm good then.
Okay. So you're next, Artemis.
Yeah. If everyone else is done.
You're looking for armor.
Yeah, something to upgrade, or just an upgrade from my leather armor.
Enchanted armor.
I would also.
So upgraded armor, like a +2, would be considered very rare. A +1 would be considered rare. So for a +1 armor, it'd be about 1,500 for a +1.
So that would be what, a base AC of 12?
No, it essentially bump your armor class up 1. We don't look at I'm not looking past that. Just like we can modify your stuff.
Oh, okay.
I can always modify the D&D on stuff. So essentially, your armor would be up 1 more. So enchanting, but it'd be 1,500.
Okay. Let me double check how much gold I have. Where's my mouse?
Also, by the way, like as you guys level up, your AC will go up too.
Does the AC have a max or no?
From what I can give you, like armor wise and stats wise, it maxes at 20. Any other? No, I'm thinking stats. It can go as high as it can be.
Okay. All right. So I want to get new armor. So I just have the leather armor now.
Rogues and ranged only wear specific types of armor.
Okay.
So essentially, the highest you guys could probably be is like 18 to 19 max. Because like it does your dex,
like where we sit now.
Where you sit, and like where you sit without any crazy magical items I give you guys, like crazy magical items. I can, the most you'll get, even like when I was a ranger at level 14, my AC was 17.
My AC 17 now.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
How much would it be for the +2?
+2 would be about 4,000 to 5,000 gold.
All right, that's all my gold.
If it's 4,000, I might do it.
Nah, I'll stay with what I have for now.
Okay. Anyone else?
Is it 4,000 for the +2?
It's like closer to 5,000 because +2 is a lot.
4,600.
5,000.
Oh, I only have 4,609. I tried to go as much as I could spend. Rude.
Why I go in front?
Never mind.
I have big beefy arms.
Okay. I'm assuming Corn and Cassie want to get something, so I'll talk to them off stream about like any armor or something you want.
Like they can afford it.
They can.
Yeah. You have to make them RP to get it.
No. I'll just talk to them. So, any other business with the armor or the pencil market?
Nope.
I think so.
None.
Okay. As you guys begin to leave the pencil market and make your way to, what are you guys going to do? The sewers? The outpost?
What time is it?
9:09. That's what I need to know. What are you guys
AM?
planning to do? What? Oh, in the game. It's about. Sorry, it's about like 1 to 2 o'clock because you spent some time at Pumat's. You spent some time, we'll say, preemptively getting lunch at the pit stop, so there was a wait.
Hey.
We'll say 1 to 2 o'clock in the afternoon, more or less 2 o'clock. So the day's yours.
Well, if we're doing the sewers, we have to wait until dark.
Mhm.
So,
You guys want to go there anyway and investigate the entrance?
From outside of the town?
Yeah, just let me know where we're going and how it looks.
Yeah, they're not. There's no patrol there throughout the day, is there? Yeah.
I don't remember.
From what you're told, no.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm down to scope it out.
Okay. As you guys leave Zadash and go out the gates and go towards the western end, which is not that hard for you guys to follow the walls into the path. It takes you an hour or so to get there. The wall's pretty huge. You're going the long way around. And you start to see the familiar river that they were talking about that goes underneath Zadash. You see this to your right, in front of you, you see just a massive 15-foot wide, not 15 foot, let's say like 40-foot wide river in front, from what you can tell. There's no, from your right, you just want to make a perception check to scope out the wall.
I'm on it.
Okay.
10.
You could see with that 10, there seems to be some like towers that look outward. You're not sure if you see anyone there. If someone wants to try again, I can give a little more information. That's about it. If someone wants to try again.
I'll take a peek.
Okay.
19.
With the help of Zara, with our Mrs. Help Zara, you see what looks to be on the towers. You don't notice any movement, but you see a shadow figure, like kind of like look and watch, but you don't see them move ever. Can't really tell if they're moving. And then from the wall, when you look down, where the wall ends, you see the grates that let the river flow through. You see those grates; they seem to be more submerged, but they look pretty big. If you know what I mean, like you could see that it hits the ground, and they're pretty spaced out pretty well. And then to your left is just like plains in nature. Fisky starts drinking the water. You have a slight realization that's sewer water.
Don't drink that. What's in your mouth?
Spit it out.
So what do you guys want to do?
You guys want to go in now?
So what are we doing
So-
here? I'm kind of lost.
Zara, how did the entrance look?
So there's like the entrance. I mean, it's as Puma said, it's unattended, but like I can see, like up above near the top of the wall, there's like it looks like a guard tower, and I see it looks like there's someone there. There's some sort of like figure there. I can't make out who or what it is, but I can see that it's not moving. I don't know if it's a person. I don't know if it's an object. If it is a person, I don't know if it's looking at us or away from us.
So we can send someone up there to climb and check. Maybe when Cassie stops doing the robot, we can.
You see her doing a TikTok dance. You just hear her renegade.
Yeah, well, once Cassie is over doing that, maybe she can check.
I mean, I think we should be fine at night, unless if there's like, because like
Do we want me to check? Because if I shoot an arrow upwards, I can use a vision thing, and I can see what the arrow sees.
You see her. We'll just have you do it. You see her shoot it because you actually didn't know. Like you didn't. You see Artemis grab her bow and instinctively take an arrow out, and you see the tip of it glow white as she shoots up. As you project your consciousness into this oracle arrow, you
Give me vision.
It's flying up. As it begins to fly up, you get this. You see Artemis's eyes turn pale white as she's just standing there holding the arrow like
regard.
as she's doing all this. As she's like lowering her arm down, like guiding it up, and like as she's putting her arm down. What you see, Artemis, is your vision somehow just gets sucked into this arrow, what looks to be. And it feels like you're flying over. I need you to make a perception check as you're able to shoot the arrow up, like in the sky, and you're just going to have it come down.
Not nat 20.
You could see at the apex of the height that you are with the arrow before it comes down. You see a good look into the tower, and you notice it seems to be just like this cutout of a person as it begins to fly back down.
A cardboard cutout.
And as it lands, your vision comes to, and you see Artemis go right when she comes back, and you see the arrow on the ground.
Okay. I'm gonna pick that arrow back up, put it back with my stuff, and money. I'm gonna let everybody know. Yeah, that's fake. It's not real. It's a cutout. It's a dummy, basically. They have it up there to scare people.
You just widow ulted.
Thank you for using it. I was like, this is such good applications. I'm like, someone.
I did a thing.
Okay.
I'm kind of lost. I have no idea what's going on. Can you guys like fill me in?
Yeah. So we picked up we're doing a favor for Pumat Soul, the guy that we were just in his library shopping and stuff. And he offered us he's offering us price cuts on some of the stuff that we were looking to buy just now, plus another item if we're able to get a book for him that is located for some reason in the sewer system underneath Zadash.
Ooh, okay.
But going into the sewers through like the streets is kind of illegal, so this is the way in for us in this case.
Okay, and there's no one up there?
No.
Okay.
It's a dummy.
Cool.
Yeah,
let's do it. I just want to tune to this weapon if we can wait an hour.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to tune to my one too.
As you guys begin to prep for the mission, we will end tonight's session there. Also, you guys level up to level 5. Surprise!
Woo!
Yay!
Woo!
So we're gonna have you guys on stream roll your new hit dice.
Okay.
So everyone look at your hit dice.
I
I will add the modifiers and all that to your character sheets. So I will go from my left, right. So it'd be like Matt, Jake, Mick, Kevin, Asia. So we'll do that list down the way. So Wildum, I need you to roll a D10, right? That's your hit dice, Matt?
Yes, a D10.
Roll a D10 for me, please.
What?
And add your Constitution modifier, which is +3.
Manage each.
Oh, so I got a 12.
You got a 12, so we're at 12 hit points to you.
Beefy
So-
boy.
31 plus 12 is 43.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna level you up to 5. You can check out your new shit and add that on your own. We'll talk about it after the stream ends. All level questions will be after stream ends. Faylene, roll a d12 for me, please. And add your constitution modifier, which is whopping +3.
For what? For everybody?
No, just you.
Wait, what?
Roll a d12 and add 3.
Oh, 13.
13 hit points. So you're now at 54.
That 41 isn't correct. It's actually 48.
Oh. So you're at 61. 61 hit points.
Damn.
Woo!
Wow.
Level 5. Don't forget to look at your leveled stuff. Jake, roll a d8. And add, hold on. We're going to add 1 minute. 1 minute. We're going to add nothing. So roll a d8. It's +0. You have +0.
Chipped.
What?
I add nothing. 8. I'll take
8. So you're now at 43.
Let's go.
All right.
Are you switching us
Kevin,
from level 4 to level 5 in
I
the
just
system?
did. Whatever have you rolled, you just look at your sheet now. Refresh it.
Okay. All right, let me go.
Kevin, roll a d6, right?
I already rolled and I had a +1, so I got 3.
I thought it was 62.
And then Asia, roll a d10. What'd you get, Kevin, again? A 3?
A 3.
Wanna
That's
re-roll?
that's adding 3.
that's 2 + 1.
All right.
Quick maths.
Oh,
My deck
And it's
my,
Constitution.
Yeah, my modifier is +1 for Constitution.
+6.
11.
11. So let me get you right there. So after I
Wait,
fix
you said it
this,
was
hold on. Hold on. There you are. Let me just add this to your character sheet. You rolled an 11, right? So you're at 53. For the longest time when I was playing a ranger, I added the wrong dice. I rolled d8s for like half the campaign, so I realized it was d10s.
53. Holy crap.
Rangers are strong. All right.
Mine's
So I want to thank everyone for coming through the stream. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back next Sunday at a regular time. We get to do the dungeon with our new levels. We'll hopefully find Justin eventually. And we'll see you next stream. Have a good one. Bye.
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 Right.